are live here at #AfterDark, and I haven't seen Erni since Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Shit, that's right. Yeah, I left early too, so I wasn't there for that wrap up that you guys are in. Don't touch.
Did
Don't,
you just?
don't,
I
don't,
thought
Looking at it. I was looking at
I'm
it.
in a detox. This is all I have.
This is all
You really
you
in a
have.
detox?
Yes, and this is the only reason that's stopping me
he's
from
been
choking.
So that's
right
why
now.
you haven't seen him since Comic-Con.
Jezzer said, "Where's Daniel?" Daniel's right here. Anyway,
"Oh, in the
There's a
picture,
white
in
background.
the picture, in the picture." Yeah.
Anyway,
right? I'm sorry.
I am
We had to
Joe.
change
I
so
am
many
joined
times.
this week on #AfterDark with, I guess this is going to be an all-guy show, obviously.
Yeah.
Erni, Daniel,
Yeah.
and Daryl.
What's up?
We are going to be bringing you the latest geek news. We're also going to be bringing you our takes on things, pulling the curtain back on some fun stories, talking about our week, and just letting you guys into our personal lives. Think of this as a vlog, just with 4 people, and a lot more fun than a lot of losers.
Last time wasn't it just the two of you?
No.
Was it
I
just
don't
It was us and Matt.
Yeah.
Matt
and then
was
the
here.
time before
Matt.
that,
That
it
was
was
great.
me.
I haven't
me
done
and Migs.
#AfterDark in a while.
Yeah.
Last time it was just
You and me,
and
Migs. No, were you and me once? And
Yeah,
then me
after
and
dark.
Oh, yeah, you
and
guys
me
did the
rocked
one
it.
before.
We
Sure.
rocked
Oh
it.
no,
Oh,
the
we
last
did
one I
actually.
did
That was after
was
D23.
with
Yeah.
Rosalia.
Yeah, you did one
Yeah.
with Migdalia. But we want to welcome you guys to our chat room. We also got a couple things I got to address. Number one is the super chat. You hit that S button for your supporting the show.
Yes.
We'll answer your questions and comments, and we will answer any and everything tonight. Anything you guys wanted to know. We should do the live call-in thing again. Who was there with that?
We don't have a
calling.
number.
We had a live call-in?
We did live call-in.
That is a terrible idea if I knew about it.
It was a great idea. It was wonderful.
Wait, what?
We
no,
did live
if I
call-in.
knew
So
about it, I would have
Oh my
done
God,
some
you know,
inappropriate
there-
stuff.
What we
There's an
did.
app called Talkatone. You can probably download and then give out the number.
Talkatone?
Yeah, no joke.
We'll download it.
Do it.
I ain't like barely in the room on the stupid loaner they gave me.
What are you doing with a burner phone?
No,
Yeah.
I know, right?
I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been doing?
Joe said it right. I was possibly in jail. I don't know. Who knows? Last week was really crazy.
Hold on. What's that app called? I'll do it.
Talkatone, like Talkatone.
Talkatone.
Hey, shout out to you guys. If you guys are watching Talkatone, give us
Hey,
money.
chat.
That's what we love.
So, yeah,
Sponsored.
hit that-
We're
hit-
sponsored by. If it works, we're
Hit
sponsored by
that super
Talkatone.
chat button, and we will be answering your questions and comments. So, we are going to be talking about our personal lives.
Yeah.
Almost.
Almost all the stuff. Supposedly, there's a few stuff I'm not supposed to bring up.
That's taboo, apparently.
Taboo
Can't-
to the people on my left. I'm not supposed to ask certain questions, and I'm not supposed to like bring up certain subjects. So I'm trying to be nice tonight.
Even with the super chat function, you're not gonna find out. So
I don't know if you give me enough money. I'm good with spoilers. Hey,
That's
I'm
true,
good
he's
with spoilers.
Did you find it?
Yeah, you got here. You sign it up while I do all this stuff. So, Daniel, first question's for you.
All right.
Kidding. You actually got a question, Daryl. Oh, snap. Daryl, have you slept yet?
oh yes, I have finally slept.
Tell us that story about how you had a dream that you were. What was
Oh
it?
my gosh. So I was so sleep deprived yesterday. By the time I finally got back from, I got to see Lupin the Third, Castle of Caligari.
Oh, how was that?
How was that? Like,
It was great.
I thought
It
you
was,
wa- oh, you
no,
didn't.
I
it
didn't
was
want to
just
go.
It was just an
I didn't
HD
wanna go.
remaster of like the original. It's Hayao Miyazaki's first film, and I'd never seen it. I was like, oh, cool. I don't know anything about Lupin. I saw the movie, and I went home, and I was like, oh my god, I can finally sleep. I have to like record 4 more auditions, and I'm asleep. And I finally got into bed, and then I guess I fell asleep for like 30
I don't know how to
minutes,
get back to you.
and I I had a dream that I was carrying all this food on this cafeteria tray for some reason, and I tripped and I dropped it all, and I had this like really delicious cup of pudding or something like that, and it spilled, and I jolted away crying because I was like, oh, the pudding.
you were crying.
I was
over
crying,
pudding.
and I don't know why I was crying of all the things to cry over.
You're delirious.
Yeah, I was just so like tired.
Oh my god! I just finished watching a funny video where there was a girl crying in the back seat. She was so drunk, and when they asked her why she was crying, she was like, "I didn't get to eat my torta." What? She was like a fat little girl, so she was screaming
God.
that she didn't get to eat her torta.
It's just
So,
all the things to cry
Daniel
over.
Lenore says he loves us and he loves our YouTube channel. I'm going to thank you.
Thank you.
Edward Sanchez asks if we've seen the new DuckTales. I have not.
I have not.
Me either.
One of our friends.
I haven't
Seamus,
yet.
Has,
I saw a lot of
he's
people
really
have.
into it.
You haven't seen it?
Our
No,
producer
right?
Josh has seen it. He said he was not impressed.
What?
He said it doesn't recapture the same magic that the old one had.
Oh, I get it. That makes sense.
What kind of magic do you want?
Is it only like a
Disney
15-minute
magic.
episodes? Or is it something like that where it's like that crappy
It's only,
15
yeah,
minutes?
I think it's so. But another question that we have, so not so much a question as somebody's saying something, and that's You can say that, Ernie.
Oh
You're on the
yeah,
anime
so
show.
they're going to go see Fairy Tale Dragon Cry on
Okay.
Monday. Now I loved it. I'm not
So
a
you
fairy
guys,
tale.
well, let's set this up a little bit.
He's talking all the shit
You
about
guys
it.
went to the premiere, the red carpet premiere
Yes.
that Funimation invited us to. First of all, talk to us about the event, and then talk to us about what you think.
The event itself.
Is this our number?
Yeah, the event itself was
Okay, yeah. So the event itself was really great. I
Get
liked
the
it.
number.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so the event itself was great. It was in a pretty small venue. It was hot. It was really hot. I think there was something wrong with the AC or something because everyone was sweating.
I was actually okay.
Really? Everyone I was talking to.
But
was like,
you were in the straight middle of like the movie theater while I was at the edge.
Oh no! Even before that, when everyone was kind of mingling before.
Oh.
Yeah, like it was really hot. The theater itself was fine.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, there was a little after party after we had a
They gave us chicken.
chicken and fries.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
I'm sorry.
fried chicken. You know, it's funny because like they ran out of plates, so everybody just started
Oh, so
grabbing
they
them
started
like
eating up napkins?
Yeah,
It
out
was
of
funny.
napkins. And then I stole plates out of nowhere, and then I started kind of like trying to hustle for plates, and be like, oh, so I see you need plates.
They had a contortionist
What?
there.
Oh, no way.
They had a magician because fairy tales and wizards. And then for all of you ranger people, we had a couple rangers there. We had Brennan Mejia. Sorry, well, I don't know. Why I said that. Peter Sidarso. We had Davi Santos. Camille, but she showed up late. She was like super late, like at the very end of the movie. Not even at the end of the party.
So you got the number.
It was cool. So as for the actual thoughts on the movie, I love Fairy Tale to death. I did not like this movie.
Oh, by the way, you forgot to mention the voice of Goku was there.
Oh, Sean Schimmel was there. Yeah.
Yeah, but he left really quick.
Yeah.
Now, he didn't like it.
I
I
didn't
loved
like
it. I loved it. It was great. Why?
This
He was
is almost like
he was
Ernie's-
complaining about the fan service.
This
Okay.
is almost like Ernie's show that you do on your channel. What is it? The
Oh, we're talking about critic versus critic.
This is like critic
When
versus
one
critic.
is a good
It's
critic,
just-
the other is a bad critic. It was like we talked shit. He talked shit about it, and I just sat there and I was like, "Hey, I got to see titties."
Fairy Tale is an anime that has
Oh
single-handedly made me cry on like so many occasions because it's just like it gets me so deep. Like there are times I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
it
my
does,
god,
Daryl. Yeah, it does.
yeah, it
I'm just kidding, I'm just
does. Yeah, it does. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is happening. But as the movie, like things were happening in the movie, I was laughing more at the fact, like, why did that even happen? What is this? Why? I didn't like feeling like that. It didn't.
Daryl was also the same guy laughing throughout the whole Black Butler on a boat movie.
Because my sense of humor is
You
like
were-
ridiculous, and I love it.
And then during that thing, I was drunk.
Weren't you
up.
drunk? Yeah,
I
you
was,
were
I was
drunk.
drunk
Yeah,
in the
that's
top
true.
deck. I was drunk in the top deck with Scott from Funimation.
It's a true story.
Completely missed the lunch.
What was I doing this whole time? Oh, I was
Sleeping,
with-
probably.
talking
Sleeping,
to,
I was
uh,
with
caring
Emily
about
the
it.
whole
Yes.
time.
Yeah, you were socializing with other people in the party instead of watching the movie.
was.
And I was just passed out in the
usually
top
what you
deck.
do.
But it's just
You never care about the movies.
Fairy
horrible.
Tale
I
was
watched
like
Fairy
is very
Tail. Oh, it's
notorious
so
for
good,
fan
yeah.
service, but there was too much of it.
So Ernie,
Okay,
you,
no, it was subtle fan service. It could have gone
That was
way
not
worse.
subtle.
Come
That
on.
was the opposite
All you
of
saw
subtle.
was thighs. You could have saw. You could have. There was no like bright light coming in and like censoring stuff. No,
It was
it was just titties flopping
It
everywhere
was
in a bikini.
unnecessary.
Why?
It's right. They should have
No,
just
no,
showed
I'm
the whole
asking.
thing.
No,
I mean,
what do you mean? I said right.
It was just so
Why do they need to show
unnecessary.
it?
they don't need to show it, but it was subtle because fan service is something they always do in Japan, and Fairy Tale does have a minimal amount of fan service.
Like in Fairy Tale, the guild itself, there's a lot of like really beautiful women, and it's
Right.
like okay,
Oh,
panty
yes,
shots,
they do.
bikini shots, blah blah blah. But it's
Waifus
not.
up the
But
ass.
it's like literally every 5 minutes there was just something happening. It was just like
any
why?
so wait, I have a question. I have a question for you, Ernie.
Yeah.
You've been to the most Funimation premieres out of anybody on our show.
yeah.
What was the best one? Not actual movie, but experience.
Experience. On a boat. It has to be the boat. I mean,
I'm
well,
on
I
a
remember
boat.
half of it, but it has to be the boat.
Really? Because for me, I think it was Boy and the Beast when we got. The
I didn't go to
station.
Boy and the
Oh,
Beast.
Boy and the Beast.
That was
Oh,
Kelly
they
went
got
there.
you
Yeah,
there too.
Kelly went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
what I'm
insane.
getting at is I need to start going to the anime premieres because they
Yes.
feed you.
We had extra
Lupin
tickets.
didn't
Yeah, I
release you,
know.
though, did they?
No.
Lupin.
I really,
Oh, but that was 11
I watched
parts, it wasn't
Fairy Tail, too.
Funimation.
Well, I watched season 1 because there's only really one season.
So guys, we
On
got
Netflix.
something from
awesome.
Larry Newbill. This is for
Shout out to Larry.
Daniel and myself. We gave us 2 packages. So let's see if Daniel can answer this right, because Josh and JD, both of our producers, answered this right. Daniel and Joe, who's the master?
Like,
You're supposed to follow this up with an iconic line from a movie.
Who's the master?
Oh, show enough.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Should have done it right.
So that opens the magic box.
All right.
The Show Enough box. Daniel, this is for you. This is the Show Enough beer by Larry Newbill. It's
the Low Down Golden Ale. Shout out. Check that out right now.
I'm actually really jealous of that.
Guess what I'm doing
Well,
right now,
you
guys?
don't have to be jealous because we have another box here as well. Can you pull that? It's down there.
Oh, wow.
Show Enough. That's great. That's great. Oh, sorry, Daryl.
Got another box here.
Whatever.
Oh, my God. I'm knocking over mics, man. This is bad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
No, whatever.
I'm trying not
So
to,
we don't know what's in here, actually.
trying not to knock over mics. Here, I'm going to pass this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. Oh,
Welcome to our
no.
Is that what I think that is?
No.
I think
Yes,
that
it is.
Is
Yes,
it what?
it is.
What is it?
Ernie?
It's all the stuff that
my God.
I can't touch.
Is this Jose Cuervo?
What is-
It's Jose
Oh.
Cuervo candy.
And wine.
Chocolate.
Sweet wine.
Oh, I love wine.
Larry, man, can I
You
tell?
drink wine?
Oh!
Chocolate?
That's what you guys are doing.
I mean,
okay,
I'll eat this.
have we finished
Yeah, no problems.
shooting all of it?
What is it?
Yeah.
No, we're not done. That's actually what we drink for the show.
Yeah.
Is that everything in that box?
Oh my gosh, there's more.
Wow, this is a
Oh my
lot. This is-
gosh.
He really wants this
Larry,
After Dark show to be
There
candid.
you go. This is, man.
This is awesome, dude.
Larry Newbill is the man. He sent this last week. It got here earlier this week. I don't know what's in these. Oh my gosh. Dude, check this out.
This upsets a producer.
It's
so
a-
much
Thanks, Larry.
right
So
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rip headphone
this is
users.
amazing.
P.S.
I want to show you guys what Larry sent us. These are. I
he
hate,
sent
I
us
hate
a
that.
phone.
I hate when that happens.
These are coasters.
Hey, where's my beer?
Oh, that's
Where's
awesome.
my beer?
What beer?
You
That's
give me my
so
beer. I was
sick.
fighting to hurt you somehow.
What
Where's
beer?
my show enough beer?
Oh, wait a
What beer?
second.
I can't
What
have
is
beer,
this?
remember?
Exactly.
I have a detox.
Exactly.
It's
So I
morphin'
don't
time.
have your
So
beer.
no, I think you cornholed it. Where's my beer?
It's Morphin Time coaster.
Alright,
What's
what's
corn?
this?
Wait, what's
I guess-
corn on
I
it?
guess-
No, you got
I
it.
guess I don't have a beer.
Meltdown Comics?
Might have been Meltdown
Pull it
Comics.
right out of there.
I've
didn't
seen
you?
this before, but this is
Cornhole.
awesome.
These coasters are quite amazing.
Dude!
Oh,
Oh my god! No way! Like the whole Daft Punk thing. This is so dope!
This is
Dude!
actually really cool.
Oh my god!
Oh, look at these!
What? What's in the
Oh, these are awesome.
They're like little Powerpuff Girl Power Rangers.
This is
Dude,
so cool.
This is the stuff that's amazing to me. I love the whole like jagged with the edges. Like jagged with the edges. This
Jagged
is
with
so
the edges.
dope. Look at this. Look at. Have you guys taken them and put them on the same plane? There you go. Look at that. That is
pretty
amazing.
It's
amazing.
actually amazing.
Like,
So
dude,
cool.
Powerpuff Girl ones. This is like, come on,
That's pretty sick.
come on. The whole Daft
are
Punk
amazing.
Sick.
I'm actually very curious with the
on.
I like
Guys.
this one better than I like this one.
Yeah, I like the Daft Punk one.
Yeah. But not to say this one isn't.
No,
I
Powerpuff Girl
think
one
they're
is
both
cool.
great. So now we can use our coasters for our drinks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ready?
There we go.
Thank you so much,
This
Larry
like,
Nibble.
sound is so satisfying. Just
Oh wait, we didn't even open this.
Oh,
There's one more.
Oh my. Dude, this
There
is
you go.
It's like Christmas.
but
Can
dude,
you open it?
oh my
Yeah.
gosh. I'm like, I'm tempted because I want to take this home,
need a-
but I'm thinking to myself,
the thing.
it would be great to still have here at the
You'll break
studio.
it?
Right? No, I won't. I have like another one that somebody made for me. It's really dope. I love that one.
Did you break it?
Okay, maybe. But look, the point is, I
That
like
must have
it.
been- Anyway, let's get back
Show
on
enough.
subject here, guys. You guys are amazing. We want to thank you guys so much for all your support. Daryl's going to open the final box. Larry, I can't thank you enough, man. You always come through. I was wondering why these were so. We got
so
the box.
heavy,
It was so
right?
heavy.
Yeah.
I carried it into the studio. I was like, dude, this is really heavy.
That's so
Exactly
dope,
like that.
Man. I am
Yeah, I told Kelly, I was like, Kelly,
I'm
this is
losing
extremely
my
heavy.
shit. This is amazing right here. And then on top of that, come on. Show enough beer.
Are you even gonna
Come
crack
on,
it
man.
open and start drinking
I
it?
am. I'm just giving it a moment, but I was gonna,
You have to
Don't
take a picture of it.
crack it open on Ernie because I just did that to Daryl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I
I think this is all
will
you,
murder
man.
you.
Oh my gosh.
This is all you.
Well, it's all getting consumed.
The noise that you made.
Ernie, is this tempting you, my friend?
Oh my gosh.
This is amazing.
Oh, ginger lemon? Wait, what is?
You know, as
what is
someone that
this?
doesn't drink, I'm like
Golden
super
ale?
straight.
Coffee
This is
wheat.
amusing. This is
Oh my,
really
this is
funny
like
to
coffee
watch.
wheat. This is ginger lemon. I'm I'm drinking this. I'm drinking this, and then I'm gonna drink the ginger. It's amazing, guys. Have you noticed? This is still cold. Oh my god, ginger and lemon, Joe. Like this is really crazy, man. Have you seen this?
This is what you call a bad influence, I think.
This is really cool, Joe.
But Daryl, you can eat the candy.
I can eat that.
Open this up. Pop that open.
All right. Maybe I will.
I'm just gonna stick to this.
Ernie's face. Ernie, you sure you don't want one?
Oh my gosh. Now I know some people are saying right now this show right now at the moment is a sausage fest. What I have to say to those people
sorry guys for everyone watching. We're just kind of opening things jealous. And just
So we did get.
I can't touch any of this stuff. Like,
well, you can touch the candy.
No, that has alcohol
I'm
in
just
it.
gonna. Can I put this label out?
No, that has alcohol in it.
It's not real alcohol.
I can't have alcohol.
If it's like this, I'll eat it. It's not.
Oh my gosh! It's the malt beverage.
I'm a beverage.
Ginger lemon.
Shut up already! I get it.
Larry, thank you so much. You're amazing, man.
Golden ale.
I can't thank you enough for all this stuff. This is amazing.
Crisp, dry.
You've outdone yourself, my friend, and I just like the fact that Migdalia is not here to join in on this.
But she is here.
Hey,
in spirit, she's in the room,
right?
Migdalia, this drink's for you.
There you go.
You can eat one of those. This
it's great
piece of candy's for you. This I guess iced tea's for you.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you want some of my Bruce tea?
I still got some of this one.
All right, so
Can you pass the candy over?
let's talk.
Let's jump into it.
Let's talk some nerd stuff.
Oh God!
Good, man.
One of the big things I want to talk about this week. You know what? Well, it's going to tie into the stuff I've been doing this week. It looks like Netflix and Disney are going to part ways and not be combined. But it also looks like Netflix is trying to save the Star Wars movies and the Marvel movies on Netflix.
So I heard they were gonna. I first heard that Star Wars was getting taken off.
Yeah.
And then I was shocked, and I was like, "Why?" And then I heard that Disney was just completely pulling out because they wanted to start their own streaming service. And I was like, "Wait, what does that mean?" Now, does that also include the Netflix originals? Of course not, because they're Netflix originals, but that's also Disney owned. So, also does that we're not going to get any Marvel?
Marvel
from the Netflix originals.
It looks like we could, but I'm not 100% sure. They're still trying to figure it out.
Because Civil War is up there, and I mean, so is Rogue One. And
Same thing with Doctor Strange.
Those out. And then also, what else is going to get taken down? Moana. I've watched Moana like at least 10 times.
Oh, there's a little.
This is all alcohol. I can't touch any of this. So
you were watching the whole thing.
Of course I was.
All right, so we asked.
Don't worry about it.
We asked earlier on Facebook. This doesn't. Or not on Instagram. Let's just go through all the social medias, right? We asked earlier which Just Sleep members we'd be. We're gonna get to that in a second. But Ernie, do you think this is gonna hurt the Netflix at all? Because Netflix is a powerhouse right now.
Yeah, at the moment, like I'm gonna say most of the originals are just spot on good, and they're cranking out more and more originals.
Again? Spot on good.
Spot on good.
You said
spot on good.
I heard good.
Good.
I was like GUD. Anyway, continue as you
You
wish.
sure
It's my accent.
You sure you're
It's
on
my accent.
You sure you're on detox?
I think it is a detox. It is a detox.
So,
but yeah, we have some good stuff on there already. So I think it's gonna be fine. Everybody has Netflix.
Daniel,
I'm looking at my Netflix
Daniel,
right now.
question for you.
Just like so much is gonna be away.
Let me ask you.
list.
Let me ask you. What's the thing that you're gonna miss the most if Disney does do this?
Okay,
Just one thing.
Moana.
Moana?
No joke.
Right?
There are moments where I just want to see small moments of Moana, not even the whole film.
welcome.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Like,
I can
welcome.
explain
I
the
love that
phenomenon.
yeah,
Hey,
there
we'll
you
have
go.
the rights
Yeah.
to that.
Yes, that's the only. I watched it like 10 times already.
One
So,
thing.
you know,
One
I'm
thing.
sure we can say the
I'm seeing
name.
Hamilton next
Yeah,
week.
we can say Disney. One thing that I think that, like, if it wasn't for Netflix, I wouldn't have seen Zootopia. When I love Zootopia.
Oh, Zootopia.
Such
so
a good movie.
That was
good.
really good.
If you ever want to see what JD is in real life, watch The Sloth in Zootopia, and you'll get a better understanding. Daryl, what?
I don't really use Netflix for any Disney stuff, actually.
So I was going to ask you,
Okay.
if Disney did start up their Netflix streaming service, would you sign on to that?
Probably not.
Interesting.
I
Because you
mean-
don't watch it right now as is.
No, I don't. I mean, like,
yeah.
and the only Disney stuff I really watch is like, I mean, even if it comes out of theaters, I'll try and watch it there. If I miss it, well, I'll just watch it eventually. Someone will play it at their house. They'll be like, oh, well, I guess I'm watching this now. And like, same with like the Marvel movies. Like, I haven't seen Ant-Man yet, and it's like, is that on Netflix?
No.
Yeah. See, I mean, like, I wouldn't
Which is
really
weird.
care all too much.
Well, there is a Lego like Avengers Assemble thing.
Yeah,
But does
weird why
Netflix?
Ant-Man
Does
isn't on it.
Netflix? Is it going to really hurt because DC's already taken off Young Justice and Justice
That's
League.
gonna hurt me.
That is
Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't understand why they're doing that.
I don't-
man.
But people are not
Yeah.
gonna.
People love that.
Hey,
but
Larry's
thing is-
leaving, guys. Larry, we're drinking for
Cheers
you.
to
Thank
you,
you so
man.
much.
Mike,
Love you,
you
Larry.
Lost
literally
again.
made my night,
Larry.
man. You made my night.
Yeah. And
First time saying that to
the thing is, like, who's actually really going to unsubscribe from Netflix?
Yeah, they have too much
Who's
good
actually
content.
going to do
I mean-
it? I'm not going to do it. Hell, I do the Pirates life. I download everything, and
I
I,
mean,
know I'm going to get arrested for it one
Disney
day.
has a
But
lot.
it's okay.
Of
I
pull,
still don't.
But I don't
do it.
think it's enough for anyone to just like pull away from it.
That and also something like the new Bright movie that David Ayer is doing with Will Smith looks incredible. And I think that Netflix is on this cutting edge. Honestly, this big Comic-Con announcement of them starting to get into the film business.
Oh my God!
is going to be a
buying
game changer.
them buying
Right.
getting into that and also buying.
People want the number. They want the number. We're going to give it out in just a little bit.
The one for what's that? The comic world that they pretty much purchased that they're going to be making stuff for.
I don't know.
Oh,
The Millarverse or whatever.
yeah,
Millar or whatever.
Right.
Dude, think about it, man. That's Kingsman. That's Kick-Ass.
Yes.
That's all that good stuff.
Daryl, imagine the Disney streaming thing on VRV.
See,
Yes!
that would be cool.
That would be good.
No,
That
VRV
would
is
be good.
awesome.
I
VRV is
want-
That'd be
awesome.
good.
I want more streaming services like VRV.
VRV
You know
is
that
amazing.
you know that they just
$10
put this.
right?
Yeah,
they just
it's
put
$10 for Crunchyroll, Funimation, and that's how I watch all my stuff.
There you
And
go.
not only that, you have Machinima, you have Rooster Teeth, you have
Nerdist and
Nerdist,
and they just added a horror
Geek
one.
and Sundry.
Here's the
They
reason
added a
why I
horror
think
one.
Maybe soon
Disney.
you'll have us. Who knows?
Here's the reason why I think Disney would be able to do this on their own is because you think about
They're
everything
rich.
they own. They have all the Disney classic animations.
Yeah.
They have their Disney TV. They have Marvel, Star Wars. They have all their Disney movies, and they have the Miyazaki films.
This is the thing. Though.
So,
If they put Miyazaki in there,
This
I
is the
will.
thing, though.
I will.
Disney
do it.
already
I'll just
had-
throw, I will
Exactly.
throw money at them and be like, just take
but
it.
Disney already
Take it.
had Disney on Demand, and they tried to make that a big thing, and that
but
flopped
it
out.
didn't-
People said, "I'm not gonna pay more money to watch Disney if I already have the Disney Channel."
Exactly.
I'm not. Fuck you, Disney, in that way.
I don't
and that's
know.
what people. I think
Unless they
even
make-
now, I know
if they have
all
their
that.
whole library available,
They had it then.
no,
on
not
Disney on
not
Demand.
Miyazaki,
No,
not
no, not
Marvel,
Miyazaki.
not
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Not Miyazaki, but they did have Marvel because they just recently.
But if
ended the
they
whole
if
Disney
they
on
have
Demand.
everything that they own in their library,
Yeah.
You think?
Sure.
Do
I
you
think
think they'll
it-
actually
Dude,
throw
even-
everything out there?
I think if they
See-
do their own streaming service, yes, because dude, there's so
But
many Miyazaki films that
everything,
I'd
though.
want to see
Yeah.
that it would be worth it for me just
No,
to
but
get.
even with Disney on Demand, because the thing is, some people aren't just. That would be something that not that many people are going to be like you and say, "Well, yeah, I'm going to get Disney streaming service because I want to see Miyazaki."
Like I
Some
would just
people
go
don't
out
even
and
know.
buy the DVD or Blu-ray or something. I'm not gonna
then-
pay for a whole streaming service.
Really? Because
Yeah.
I feel like if
I
you
could
bought
just
it, what if you
illegally download
to me
it.
it's a waste.
Or like I don't know,
Pirate.
even like find a way to
Pirate.
rent it because it's like I don't know. I'm just like
here,
I
come
love
here.
Disney, but I'm not
Yeah,
the
come
kind of
here,
person
face.
that would put down the money for a streaming
missed you.
service just for Disney.
missed you.
See, I think what happened with me is that the mouse,
It's been a
the
while,
mouse,
man.
the mouse bought my love. The
He's
Mickey
wearing
Mouse
a
bought
fucking
my
hat.
love.
He's wearing a hat.
You gotta think, the
swear,
last 2
they
weeks I was
killed
at
Joseph
Pixar.
and replaced him with this guy.
I've been at Pixar and I was at
Disney
Disney World,
World,
all
yeah.
on Disney's dime. I think they just bought my love.
So
I love
wait,
them.
wait.
Did you
Are
bring
you
him
gonna?
back?
Does this mean you're gonna get a Disney pass?
I have a Disney pass.
He already
Holy
does. He already
shit.
does.
I've had one for like the last year now.
No, but the thing is, are you gonna have them pay for the one you have now and give
No.
yours to Ernie?
It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't.
Wait,
I
what?
wish it worked that
Wait,
way.
Why the hell do I want to
Pay
go?
it, so you can fucking go.
No, I'm gonna get arrested if I go to Disney.
That
You
is
can't be
true.
with those kids
That
by
is
himself.
true.
You kidding me?
There is no nudity.
I do.
And there's also many feet between you and kids because you're a horrible person.
I do terrible things in public.
Yeah,
If you saw the video, I was like, like at Staples Center.
Oh, that was Anime Expo.
Yeah, that was during animation, but at Staples
that,
Center.
That was great.
The only reason I got down was because I noticed security guards started converging, and we had to bail.
The Disney,
Well,
yeah,
I
the
mean,
Disney,
there
the
was so
Disney
much
deal,
passion in that video.
the Disney's
That
deal
DJ.
is can be a big thing if this happens to go through. Obviously, Warner Brothers is getting into the mix with their own DC streaming service. Now, I think that has a bigger chance to fail than a Disney one does.
Yes,
So
I agree totally.
There's more to lose with Warner Brothers doing this, and I know they're trying to use a tentpole like Teen Titans and like
don't
Young
think it's
Justice,
enough.
but I don't think it's going to be enough.
I
But
should've went.
We are going to have to wait and see. Now, let's move on to our next topic. Let's talk about Justice League.
just,
All right.
Something that we talked about on Instagram Live before we went live
Just before
was which Justice League characters would we be? Yeah. Blackwing deemed us, and I think he was inaccurate with some of these, but he deemed it you being the Flash, Daryl, me being the Green Arrow, you being Aquaman, and Daniel being the Green Lantern, John Stewart.
John Stewart.
Now, we want to know who you think we would be in the chat, but I think that could be inaccurate. But speaking of Justice League, let's talk about Joss Whedon because he took over for Zack Snyder. There's a lot of controversy surrounding this movie for a couple of reasons. We know that the ending has been changed now. The original ending, I guess, was to have Darkseid. It was going to end on a cliffhanger, and Darkseid was going to be the main villain. Ben Affleck came out and said, "Thank God Joss Whedon took over the project."
Oh, okay. Straight up, just put it. After he had a great.
But Daniel's saying that.
I thought I heard, but maybe I was wrong.
Daniel's saying that he thought that the actors think that it's going to mess up.
Whedon's changes may have changed how they thought the trajectory of what they were going to do.
That could be a good thing,
and they were saying that, but I was like, I also think the same, and especially in that way where it's like, okay, Whedon has the ability to have foresight as far as when it comes to a film that he's kind of, or any type of franchise or fandom franchise, that he's going to turn into a saga. I mean, Avengers. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
he did a great job with Avengers.
Yeah, and he's learned how to do it. Sitting under Feige was like, all right, this is the vision that you guys need to have. This is where your point B is.
Right.
Now, your A to B needs to be a particular way. And, leave these nuggets here. Leave these nuggets here. Leave these nuggets here.
Right.
That's all they did. He's been sitting under Feige just learning that the whole way through. So now when he's get his time to actually kind of make something, he's doing it for DC, and I think he's going to do good. I think he's going to do a really good job.
I think the combination between the two of them, just the Zack Snyder influence with Joss Whedon directing, I think that's going to do really well. Hopefully.
Isn't Ben Affleck really good friends with Snyder?
I don't know.
It's a great question. I think here's the thing. I feel terrible for Zack Snyder, and I'll tell you why. I don't think he's a bad director by any means. I think that I didn't like that. What was it called? Baby.
You said Baby Girl though. No, he's talking
Baby
Driver.
No,
guys.
Baby.
The star was called the actor.
The character was Baby.
She was Baby Girl.
Baby Girl.
And it's
Sucker Punch.
Oh, one of the movies that I love.
I didn't.
It's a live action anime.
We argued about that at Comic-Con 2 years ago.
Are you a fan or no?
I love Sucker Punch.
I don't like it.
Dude, it's a live action anime. That's the whole point.
Okay, well,
think about that and you're good.
I see it in a very artistic way, where other people are just saying I don't like it because it's just doesn't make any sense, and I'm like, but it's artistic. The way it's shot.
I don't think he's
visually.
Yeah, I don't think he's a hack. I think that I like 300 at the time. I love The Watchmen. I think it has a better ending than the actual comic book, and I know that's a controversial statement.
I definitely agree. People hate that.
But and listen, I might be in the minority here, but I actually like Man of Steel, and I like Batman versus Superman.
These are things that I say, and I get shit on every time I want.
But here's the reason why.
I didn't like Batman vs Superman, but they told me the director's cut makes it so much better.
But you shouldn't have to watch a director's cut to like it.
Yeah, it's true.
That's my problem. That's my fight.
Here's the thing. I think that the movie, and I know a lot of people are going to hate on me for this, but I think that movie sets up the DC universe. I think that it really does. Because when you watch Batman vs Superman, and you're like, why is Wonder Woman in this movie? But then you see the Wonder Woman movie, and it makes more sense. It's like, oh, I get it. Yeah. And I love the fact. I mean, the only thing there's a couple things I don't like about it, which is fine. But
I like what Dahlia said.
I just, what's she saying?
Yeah, she said Zack is not a director for the simple-minded.
This is true.
I like that comment
so much. I like his
thank you, Mick.
Take aesthetically.
Thanks, Mick.
But I feel like there needs to be more.
Yes, because I can't drink
Whedon influence in there. Because
I do miss McDowell. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the way he directed Avengers, and it's fun to watch.
But I was getting back to my point, I agree with you. So I think that with Zack Snyder, if the movie happens to bomb, it's gonna be blamed on Zack Snyder.
Really?
Yes. I think because he shot most of the movie.
Yes.
If it's a huge success, it's all the credits going to Joss Whedon.
That's true.
And it's unfortunate because I think Zack Snyder is a visionary when it comes to action films. The way that he can tell a battle, a fight, is a great form of storytelling.
He right now is our current day, and it's weird to say it, but Michael Bay. There was a time when Michael Bay first was putting out stuff, people loved him, and then now they hate him. But Snyder had that moment where he's our current Michael Bay. Anything Snyder did, it was like, damn, that looks really good. As long as it's it's action, that looks really good. And that's where I'm like, yeah, I I'm a Snyder fan.
It's
I'm
one
a
of those
Snyder
things
fan.
that, like, even though I really did enjoy Batman vs Superman, I loved like the how it felt, the aesthetics. It was great. It just wasn't as fun to watch as Avengers, and that's the thing.
No, I agree. The world, you mean? Like, because the world is very dark and dreary in that movie.
I like that. I like knowing
it's
that
you know
it's
what?
realistic.
The one thing that I loved about Batman vs Superman is I walked out of that movie and the first kind of reaction is like, well, it's not Marvel, but that's exactly what I didn't want as a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I like the fact that it set its own tone.
The best
But I
part
want
of
it to
that
be
movie
fun.
was Wonder Woman.
I agree.
We all know that.
I do
She
agree.
stole
Drop
it.
on scene.
So
and do
let's
that.
talk about. Oh, by the way, Kat thinks I'd be either Superman or Batman. Those are two
See?
polar
There
opposite
you
characters.
Go. There you go.
I don't know
But
if
they
I
are
put you
best
as
friends.
Superman.
I
I know
would-
you like Superman.
I wouldn't. I know. I
They are
know
best
myself.
friends. Superman and Batman.
I
are
like
best
those
friends.
shoes.
I like those shoes.
So that Megazord, is it mine?
Yeah, right. So the Megazord, it's mine.
That's an inside joke, guys.
I probably would be. I like Superman more, but I probably would be Batman. I feel like I like those shoes.
I would go
Those
more with Batman.
parents.
I would go more Batman than Superman. I'm like left out of this joke.
Magdalia says
get it.
definitely
so.
not Batman, Joe. So
Not
who
Batman?
Wow,
Wow.
be Batman.
I wouldn't
Well,
put you
it's
as
because
Batman
he's so
either,
much.
though.
It's because he's so much Tony Stark. She can't see him
Of the
as Batman.
two of Batman versus
That's exactly what
or
she said, too.
Superman, I would put you as Batman, but I would not put you as Batman. Like if I had like
He would just put me
Oh,
as Bruce
okay.
Wayne.
I get it.
You know what I
get
mean?
it. I
Like
get what
it,
you're saying.
comparatively, if Joe was either Superman or Batman, he'd be more Batman. But if I had the whole like selection of the Justice League, I would not put him as Batman.
As Batman, yeah, that's true. That's true. Booster Gold more than Man.
Yes.
Booster Gold, because I can hear him. Booster Gold to that guy. He's like, I'm amazing. I'm really good. Also, you're shit. I may be rich. You're shit. That's me. I'm Booster Gold. Like Booster Gold is that guy.
Well, I think
and
I would-
Joe's
if
like,
anything-
I'm saying it doesn't mean I read
I
it.
think I would be the Superman from Batman Brave and the Bold, where he's just kind of like a dick. He's like, don't worry, I'll get you out.
I'll get you out of this.
Like I'd be that kind of Batman.
Danny, are you caught up on Q Ranger?
Not to
That's what the
very
new
current
Ranger
man.
is like.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which the red
word.
one?
Yeah.
My word.
That guy, that I'm a legend. Yeah, he's basically Booster Gold. Actually,
Oh, there
now
you
that
go.
I'm saying that, you know
That's
what?
Joe. That's
You're
Joe.
the new one.
You're the new
Now that
Ranger.
I'm saying
You're the
this
new
out loud,
Ranger.
you're a whole soldier. That's funny.
Let's
My
talk
word.
about something else. I'm going to switch gears. We just talked
Oh,
about
they said Green
DC.
Arrow.
I know.
Yeah,
Blackwing
they
keeps
keep saying
saying
that.
Green Arrow.
Why do you
Daniel
guys
doesn't see
say-
it.
I can
What
see
the
it
hell?
though.
Well, he said
No.
comic. He said comic, not CW.
Like animated Green Arrow.
No, because animated Green Arrow, I get it. It's like, but that Green Arrow is like a almost kind of a conspiracy.
Joe is the
theorist.
kind of person I could
Joe's
be like,
not.
hey, you want to see what I can do? I have this boxing glove arrow. I want to see what I can hit him.
Okay,
Watch.
that is
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
That's why it's way
true.
easier with the Avengers with this, because you clearly would be Spider-Man.
Never
You're
watched
Iron
that.
Fist. You're War Machine, and I'd be Stark.
That's it.
I don't think there's a better character that fits me better than Tony Stark. But
true.
That's true.
I do want
Do you still have the art, the hand thing?
So what?
The Iron Man hand thing?
Yeah,
Do you
Yeah,
still have
I
it?
do.
All right.
One thing I do want to switch directions with is I want to talk about Marvel. We have the TCAs that just happened, where the Television Critics Association or awards, something like that.
Yeah.
They had a panel for the Inhumans. Anybody familiar with the story at all?
Well,
something went wrong. I
Yeah.
I'm familiar that Joe really wants this show to go well.
heard.
because,
Inhumans?
no. Only because they'll fly him back out to Hawaii. That's the only reason. That's the only reason, man.
That's
I
true.
wish I knew more about it, but I'm not really a Marvel kind of. No, I wasn't a Marvel kind of person until the movies came out, and then I kind of started learning about the comic book verse as I started watching the movie. I'm more of a DC kind of guy, so like,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can see you more of a DC kind of guy though.
So
So
I wish their movies were better.
the thing that happened at the TCAs is they had an Inhumans panel. Jeff Loeb, who kind of runs the Marvel television side, was clearly defensive.
Yeah.
He would only ask the questions, wouldn't take questions from the critics, and you could clearly see that Anson Mount, who plays Black Bolt, he's had a statement that said, "Man, you guys are making me feel like sad Ben Affleck."
Sad Ben
was Batman."
Affleck, yeah.
And it's very much getting this negative vibe. Now, I don't know who's to necessarily blame, because have you guys seen the Inhumans trailers?
No.
No, but I know
Most of the Marvel
Megdalia.
stuff-
Megdalia saw the first episode.
Oh,
Megdalia saw the first
yeah.
episode.
So the
and said it
trailer's
was-
on. I want the Inhumans to be good because I like those characters. It's just so. What are you doing?
I'm trying to pet the trailer.
Oh, it's just so unfortunate I really want this trailer. I want this show to be good. But Medusa's wigs looks terrible. I'm a huge Black Bolt fan, and he just looks like he just doesn't look like the part. The only character.
Actually, no. Yes, I have seen this trailer.
So the only character that I really do like is Maximus, which is played by the dude from Game of Thrones. He's great. I think his name is, I can't even pronounce his name. It's like Iwan. Owen. He goes by, it's like Owen Rowan or something. He's great.
Totally missed it.
But I'm excited to see what the show is. But I want it to be a sleeper, and I want it to be good. It just seems like it's not going to be, unfortunately.
And it does suck that it's not going to be, because right now, on television, when it comes to Marvel, an upswing is happening with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. If you guys are not watching that show, the current season, or the last 2 seasons, are the seasons really to start.
Well, I would definitely say this season.
Well, the season before, it really did a really good job of setting up to where we are right now, and it was good. But yeah, I would say definitely the last season is a great jumping off point. Like if you're like, jumping on point. I never thought about watching the show, blah, blah, blah. Trust me, it was good.
I agree. The LMD stuff was really well done.
The story was done very masterfully. Also, besides that, a lot of the stars are trying to do their own stunts again, and you can see it. And it's great for the show. It's great for the camera work too. Like they don't have to break or pull away from the actors because they're going for it.
And
they're really
also,
going.
this season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., if you watch the end of it, they're saying it will tie in to the Inhumans. So we'll see how that works out. Marvel Television doesn't have a great history tying in with their overall properties. So we're not seeing a lot of crossover with the Netflix shows.
It's just all the shows are connected more or less, kind of. Right?
Well, not the Netflix ones. I feel like that's their own universe too.
Yeah.
So.
And even though they mention things like the incident, they do.
The New York
Daredevil.
incident.
Daredevil mentioned it a few times.
Here's another thing that baffles me about the Inhumans is that the first 2 episodes are going to be in IMAX. So, do you think that they're going to be able to sell tickets to this? Because they can barely get an audience to watch it on television.
That's the problem. But the thing is, everyone's saying it was so bad. That's why he was so defensive. I mean, McDowell saw it, and Miggy was like,
Yeah, she's even talking about
that in the first episode.
She's talking about it in the chat right now.
She's like, I can't say anymore, LOL, but
yeah. Like, I mean, there are critics that have seen it, and we know other people that have seen it, and they're like, yeah, I'm sorry.
But it is just the first episode.
But that's the problem. It's your first episode. You need to come in with a bang, not go out with it. Especially on television. And so that's what they're not doing.
I agree with you with those points.
I want it to be good.
Anybody watching Gotham? Migdalia's really likes Gotham. I don't like it.
I want to start watching.
Not a fan.
I watched the first 2 seasons.
I watched the first season.
Okay.
Were we making fun of it?
We were making fun of it, but my theory from the beginning was, what if this is an alternate kind of thing? And now that's a big theory where they're like, oh, it's probably just the
Earth 3, 4,
no,
5, 6, 7?
it's Owlman's origin.
Oh, really?
Batman's origin. And I'm like, that's something that I said, but no one paid attention to it because no one was watching the show at the time. So, but now everyone's saying that and jumping on that bandwagon of maybe it's Owlman's origin.
That would make sense why they called it Gotham then. I didn't even think about that.
Because Gotham does exist in his world, and all these other people do exist. It's just the only thing that's different in his world was that, he's no longer Batman, he's Owlman, and then there's, instead of Superman, it's whatever, all those other ones.
Ultraman?
Yeah,
that's really smart in naming it Gotham then.
Exactly.
I'm realizing that,
I hope that's where they choose
see, there
to
was
go,
also
even
the
if that
rumor
wasn't their
that
plan.
he was going to grow up and then it was going to switch into Batman Beyond.
Yeah, and that better not happen. That better not happen. I think they better make it where they end the show. They end the show finally,
I agree.
where he puts on the cowl and you're waiting like, oh, he's putting on the Batman cowl, and when he finally puts it on, he throws it on and it has like the whole goggles in it. You're like, that's Owlman. So, and then it ends. You're like, great.
There was another big story that came out this week that wasn't on our rundown, but I want to talk about it since we're talking about origin stories. Tom Welling just recently came out and said that it was his idea not to actually wear the costume in Smallville.
Yeah.
What he said in it, he said this to Entertainment Weekly. He said that the show was never about that, and it was about becoming Superman. And they wanted him to wear the suit sooner, but he never did.
Nope.
Here's the thing: what do you guys think about that? And do you agree with Tom Welling's choice not to put on the costume sooner?
I agree.
It's called Smallville, not Superman.
Yeah, exactly.
Same idea, Smallville, not Superman. I mean, we did see a lot of other heroes there too.
Yeah.
But
That was our first shared DC universe, really.
Right.
We got an Aquaman. We had a
Cyborg.
We
Flash.
had
Impulse.
Martian Manhunter. Impulse.
That's right.
Flash. We had so many. We had a Doomsday, which was not.
Was
that
there
great.
also an arrow in that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Green Arrow. That was the first Green Arrow we've ever had.
And the thing is, I feel like you guys said Smallville started off. That's what the title was, and it was about his origin in Smallville, growing up, and then finally becoming but never having to wear the suit until the end. I think it was a good choice. Bravo, Tom Welling. Bravo,
All right, guys. You guys were asking, so we're going to give it to you. You want the phone number for our show to call in. We are going to take live calls. Ooh. I'm going to type it in the chat right now.
Can we bring it up and put it on the
He doesn't know the number yet.
He didn't know it. I thought you probably told him earlier. I'm sorry.
So this is the number to call. It's 562-451-5479. We are going to be taking live phone calls tonight. Ernie's kind of like nervously smiling. This is going to be an Ask Me Anything type of thing for any one of the four of us. Daryl, clinch up.
My butt cheeks have already been clenched.
I love it.
So the timing's going to be a little
we got a call already, right off the bat.
Timing's going to be a little bit off because of
So we're going to accept this.
Speaker.
Hey.
Hold on.
Still
figuring this out.
Hey, this is Hashtag After Dark. Who are we talking to? Nope. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have just called me on my normal phone number?
Who is this, Miggy?
Is this
Yeah.
Miggy?
Who is this?
It's Migdalia.
That sounds like Miggy.
Is this Josh?
No.
It's
not
Joe.
Josh.
Can you guys hear in the thing? Because I feel like my phone's too low.
Your speaker. I thought it would be louder.
No, my speaker's not loud. That's why somebody else should have downloaded this app.
Yeah, probably.
Can you hear us, Miggy? Oh my gosh, we're getting a ton of phone calls actually.
Jeez.
All right, so hang on there, Migdalia. Can you guys hear Migdalia? Can you guys hear her on the show? Migdalia, talk.
Can you hear, since you're monitoring?
We're testing this out,
Miggy,
guys.
Talk, girl.
can you? No, we're getting another phone call. Hold on.
Dude, this is crazy.
All right,
You
hold
guys
on. Just bear with it. I'm going to decline this call right now. Migdalia. Hold on. I don't know how to work this thing.
Was this at all thought out all the way through?
It was when we did it last week.
This wasn't thought out all the way through, was
That's a
it?
Disney reference right there.
Hold on,
Somebody
we
watching Mickey
should.
Robinson?
Somebody else with
Oh,
a
yeah,
louder
no,
speaker
I was
should
thinking that too.
probably
I got
download
louder
this.
speakers.
I'm not really sure.
We have the same phone, Ernie.
This was not.
Do you have a 7?
Oh no, you.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
What is it called? Here, type this in.
Hold on.
Will I be able to log into my?
I don't know.
thing
We'll
here?
try to see if we
Who is this? You're on with Hashtag After Dark.
It's still McDonald's.
Oh,
my God.
How is she doing
Can you hear
this? Like,
Can you hear it? The producer can hear it.
yes, I can. Oh, she can. Yeah, right.
So what's going on, Migdalia? How's Jersey?
You're in Jersey?
That one? Okay, hit it.
I'm sorry if that was offensive to any Jersey.
Oh, you know what? It's because
You have a loudspeaker. Like,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't think it's a speaker.
Get a real phone for the show. And you do this like talk show style.
Okay, bye, Migdalia.
Here, sign in.
sorry guys, we're still figuring this out.
I don't know how to sign in.
Hold on.
He
I
had
got
to do
it. I got it.
Hold on, don't. We're gonna have a.
Hold on,
Ernie's
guys, I'm
gonna call.
calling really quick.
It's so funny. Last week it was like pulling teeth to get people to call. We ended up getting like 3 or 4 live callers. I gotta put this on like. Are you still on? How are you still on the phone?
Open
You
your-
don't know.
Die, damn it!
Is it you again, Migdalia?
I just used my I have a horrible throwaway password.
Yeah, I thought I hung up
Open
on
up
you.
your apps and just close everything.
Come on, cut the fuck up.
Who's that? Who's
Is that
this?
really your email?
That's the one I made up.
Dude, is it you on all my lines? What is going on right now? Hold on, Migdalia. I'll call you. Call me in like 3 minutes. Bye.
Excuse me, we're having technical difficulties at the moment.
I don't like
so
this
please,
app, Daniel. Can
hold
we get
on.
Can
a
we get
minute.
like a Google phone app?
Oh man, it may be like Google
This is
Voice. I don't know.
funny.
I just.
I'll set one up for next week.
This is amusing. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, last week it worked a lot
For
better.
yourself. I don't know.
Oh god, you stupid son of a.
Sorry.
You have a.
While we're trying to do this, guys, on the topic of superheroes, if you had a superpower, what kind of superpower would you have and why?
That's it. Well, you asking us?
No, like just everyone in chat. Like,
Yeah.
if you had a superpower, what kind of
have to
superpower?
actually give
If
you
you
a
had the
phone
choice of the
number.
superpower,
They will route to your number.
What would your superpower be?
I don't know. Either I have like
send
a
it
top
back to
3.
them.
Either pyrokinesis, like with fire, like fire control or
We're gonna put a
like
new number up.
teleportation.
We're gonna have a new
or
number up
speed.
in a second. Sorry.
We're getting rid of this old number. My phone, I knew my volume was going to be too low for it. But we are going to use a new number now. And look, we keep getting these missed calls.
Yeah.
Jamaica, New York. Holy crap. We got
Oh,
a lot of missed calls.
that's medallion.
No, because we're getting one from Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Oh shit. Oh, then that's a cat.
But you can't, listen, hold on. Don't call that number anymore because we're putting a new number
I just
up.
got a verification.
Hold up.
I sent you over your phone. I'm sorry.
We have a ton of people calling in tonight.
Yeah.
This is not like last night, or last week. Guys, I had a fun trip at Disney World.
Yeah. All right. So, how was it? What happened? What did you see at Disney World that you can talk about? 'Cause they sent you out there for a reason, Joe.
I did a press junket for a movie called Born in China, which was a documentary done by the executive producer for Big Hero 6. I also was out there for the new signature collection release of Lion King. We talked to, from Lion King, we talked to Ernie Sabala, who played Pumbaa.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was super cool. Super cool dude. But that was a lot of fun. We got fast passes for everything. It was great. I had a lot of fun out. And
Gonna step away for a moment.
what are you doing? You trying to test this? Is Daniel testing this?
Yeah, he's.
So Daniel's gonna test this before we have you guys call the new one, the new number. Let's see if this works. Disney After Dark. That'd be a fun show, but boy, let me tell you. Nothing? I hear something ringing. Oh, that's my phone. Monrovia, California. Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
You're calling the right number, right?
Okay.
You gotta keep it going.
While they're like, all right, so we have some superpowers. Let's see. Edward Sanchez Productions, Super Strength. Super Strength is always fun. But
Verify
then, like,
again?
ideally, what would you do with it? You know, it's one of those things that, like,
Verify
okay,
where?
you were just born with superpowers in the world today. Like, what would you do? Lift cars? Would you be like a super bodybuilder? Sasuke
don't have-
Yuzawa.
Here's the thing. I don't my. Oh.
I don't know
boy.
what's happening. I would want the power to fly. No more dealing with traffic or super speed. I don't like traffic. I don't like traffic either, especially living in
was a
Los
text
Angeles. That
verification.
sucks.
That was the
No.
number.
Traffic's
Right,
awful.
so email,
Madeline Perez, telekinesis. I think that'd be fun.
There has to be an adapter for this,
Let's
though,
see.
right?
It should be in here.
This thing is like 10 years old.
Anna Miles, Spidey senses. Like, what? Why specifically Spidey senses? Why not just like all of Spider-Man's powers? Why specifically Spidey senses? I kind of want to know. Let's see.
Ryan Ninja Steel wants
try calling
magic
you.
powers.
Oh yeah.
Magic?
That's right.
Okay.
Oh no, I think it was. Oh yeah, magic powers. Like what kind of magic? Just like the ability to do
Hey,
magic.
I have a question for our producer behind the camera.
Answer.
We are connected to Bluetooth in here.
Sort of.
Can we take Bluetooth calls?
No, that's like 30-foot radius.
That sounds like someone is actually answering the phone. Can I be heard?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I see a bag of Skittles over here, and I'm just gonna.
Okay, let's.
Why does he sound so awkward?
It
on
works.
the
It
phone?
works. So let's use that number,
There's
Ernie.
food. Bring me food.
There's candy. Oh, JD left that for you.
I'm gonna give out this number.
All right, type it in the thing. All
Okay.
right, so now we got a new number. We're gonna
Now
we're
we
actually
have a
gonna take
number.
live calls. Your speaker works a lot better than mine.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, use spaces. Bro.
Omega
Type it
level
like we're
intelligence, really, Migdalia? I'd like. Wouldn't that be
Wait, what?
ridiculous? Because I asked like if they had the choice of a superpower, what would they put? And Migdalia said Omega level intelligence.
Oh, geez, you'd be Osmidian or whatever his name is.
Yeah, like
Ozymandias?
Osmidian.
Osmidian. Who the fuck is Osmidian, bro?
It's close enough. What the fuck? But you'd be that. Well, okay.
Yeah.
I can see Medallia being that because she's a smart ass.
smart ass.
Boom, here you go.
Okay.
Speakerphone.
You're on speaker. Welcome to hashtag After Dark. Who are we talking to?
This is Blackwing 2040. How's it
What's
going, guys?
up?
Blackwing 2040. Thank you for calling in. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. It's so awesome to finally be speaking to you guys. How are you guys? This is just awesome.
This is great. It's great to be speaking to you too. How is it out in New York?
You know, I'm a New Yorker.
Uh-oh, Ernie.
Ernie messed up. Sorry, Black Man. Hold on.
You sounded great for a second. Hold on.
It just said the call ended.
Oh, shoot.
All it said is the call ended.
Oh, we're getting a bunch of calls.
No, I think.
Does it cancel out?
No, your app is like tripping out.
That's what was happening to me.
Look, it's just ending all the calls for some reason.
I don't know, man. I just saw the app and I knew they were giving away a free
Well, it
number.
was fun while it lasted, Black.
Sorry.
Okay, keep it going. We'll see. All right. What the? Are you still on here?
See,
Wait.
this is what was happening to me.
All right. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Look, now it's a pop-up ad. Look, it's telling me Apple Security virus detected on your phone. Oh, thank you. You just got a virus on my phone.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
Wait, I got a question. Can we take Skype calls?
I'm setting up now.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna. Okay,
Comedy.
this is what we'll do. This is comedy right now. Go ahead and delete that
So
out.
funny.
Hey, you just got a virus on my phone.
It's an iPhone. It's an iPhone. No such thing as a virus.
That hashtag show versus technology.
Yeah, right.
Win.
Right?
Jeez.
Who will win?
Anyway, while
Tried, all right.
Well, we
I
figure-
came up with something.
while
You'll
we
be a new
figure
phone if this thing messes up.
That's an iPhone.
while we figure out that technology, let's switch gears for a second. Daniel,
God.
let's talk about your love life. Just kidding.
All right.
We don't want to talk about that.
No, you don't want to know those details.
Let's talk about
Dirty details.
let's talk about what you think of the Princess Jasmine casting.
Okay.
This was a point of the subject on some of the girls on our show.
Anybody else?
The bibbity boppity news girls. The bibbity boppity news
So
girls.
pissed.
Who is she?
Come on.
You know who
Big
she is?
Ranger.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with it. She's
thank you.
hot.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, and I'm fine. We're talking.
There's Migdalia.
Now she's calling me. Why is she calling me?
Migdalia.
What's your favorite scary movie?
That's a horrible impersonation. God. Oh, that's horrible.
My favorite.
Migdalia, you couldn't be away, huh? You've been gone like a week, and you missed us that much.
Wait, do you have an iPhone? If not, why didn't you FaceTime?
FaceTime us.
Yeah, why don't you just FaceTime us if you have an iPhone, Migdalia?
Alright, hold on.
Wait. It's like 12 o'clock over there?
Well, show them, not us. Are you bored, Migdalia?
Everybody! Hi. I'm calling from 3 hours into the future.
Oh, 3 hours, not 4.
Yeah, I was 3 hours. I was there yesterday.
yeah.
I barely had any sleep, so I feel. Hey, Daryl, I got a question for you. What were you doing at the Raleigh Studios?
Stuff.
You gotta turn the camera so you can see.
Like, what kind of stuff? Is it voice acting or live action?
Live action.
Is
What?
it-
Really?
I can't talk about it.
Well, you're talking about it right now.
I can't.
Remember
Yeah,
that?
you can. It's just between us friends.
I
There's 4
can't.
of us.
We made it all four of us.
He's in the Kingdom Hearts live action movie coming out.
You're gonna get me in trouble. Jesus Christmas!
No, it's Sweet Christmas.
No, it's Sweet
Daniel
Hanukkah.
would know.
Where were we?
Sweet Hanukkah.
When our producer Josh dressed like Luke Cage and we kept we were like, Sweet
That's
Hanukkah.
cultural
Hanukkah.
appropriation.
What?
Congratulations, Sasuke. You got the role of Sasuke in the Naruto movie?
No.
Wow, I knew it.
No.
You're gonna be in the new Naruto movie?
Jesus
What?
Christ, I wish. Naruto's over. I'm bored to now.
Daryl
But there's
thinks
a live
that was
action.
going to be the new Naruto.
Wait, Bleach? Bleach?
No!
Action? No. Oh.
Sasuke Uzawa, he's been talking to me on Instagram. He's been trying to get voiceover class. He just got a voiceover class scheduled. So everyone's thanking him. Congratulating him.
Oh, I thought that was you.
Yeah, that's what guys read.
So wait, are you? So what movie are you doing?
I can't talk about it.
You're talking about it now.
My girl.
Are you a hero or villain?
I really
Do you die?
I can't say anything.
He dies.
No, it's just
He can't say anything.
I can't say anything. Ah!
Oh, but he's gonna have an aneurysm.
Will you say the word anything during the movie?
Guys, how's
That I
Where Game
can't.
of Thrones
No,
going?
I don't.
The what? How's what
Where
going?
Game of Thrones? How's that going?
Oh boy. I think is it the next episode that's the game changer art blow up? Yeah, the next 2 episodes are the ones that you were there. You know how it went
I
down.
wasn't there. That wasn't me.
You were there. You were in the shoot is what I'm saying.
No, that was my cousin, the Tyrell.
Oh, the Statue of Liberty cosplayer?
Hey, civilians. From
What are you talking about?
2017.
Sam was wearing a fucking robe, a golden robe. What are you talking about? He was definitely dressed in the part.
Sam was dressed as an Oriental pimp. Sam was dressed as an Oriental pimp. What was that about?
Sam looked like Ric Flair. What are you talking about? All right, so Josh, how are we doing on the Skype thing?
Almost set.
Almost set up for Skype. We can take your calls live.
Stop answering, Josh.
Hashtag
Don't say
show.
donate.
Don't say donate. Migdalia, what did you want to talk about all the way from New York City?
It's
Real
not
quick.
New York, Joe.
Hey, Josh,
It's
you still got
South
some fries
Jersey.
left over?
That sounds a lot worse. I was trying to make you sound better.
Wait, is it South Jersey?
It's South Jersey.
South Jersey?
South Jersey.
Oh, no orange?
50 minutes
South
from
Jersey.
Philly.
Orange!
Well, I left you guys a question.
What is it?
That was a fun question on the rundown.
I have
Oh,
already
good.
Skyped that hashtag.
She left
show.
us
About the killer doll. What doll would you make like a serial killer movie out of? You got like Teddy Ruxpin. You got Raggedy Andy. You got I don't know.
I think, you know what, honestly?
Somebody's still calling me on this goddamn app that Daniel put on.
Delete it! Delete it!
All right.
Delete, uninstall the app.
Did you guys ever hear of Robert the doll?
No.
Jr.?
No.
That doll would be the best one for a horror movie.
Guys, so I have
look
Skype.
It up, look it up.
If you want to Skype us in, it's making me sign in. You fucked up my Skype account.
Can we just do it on the tablet?
Hold on a second.
Going on.
There's a lot of them.
To live in harm. Ew! What doll is this doll?
Sorry, guys.
Oh, you just saw Robert? Yeah, that's Robert. That's Robert.
Where's the battery
It's
stuff
freaking creepy, and it's like real. Like they have actual video of it. Like
Face
something.
is missing.
Yeah, it's great. Robert's great. Look at Robert the doll. It's like one of the scariest like
Shit.
dolls. Supposedly Chucky is based off of Robert.
Is this for children?
I hope not.
No.
You just said Chucky, so no.
Yeah. No. Supposedly Robert the doll is actually like Chucky was like created from him.
All right, so if you want to Skype in, you can Skype call us. Well, I guess that's going to be the same volume level. So if you want to Skype call us, Josh, can I see that pad?
Uh-oh.
Did we get a call already?
Yep. Robert the doll. What is this?
Yeah, Robert the doll.
It's like a horrible crash test dummy. Or
I don't think
something.
we have the same Skype account. Yours is that hashtag show? Because mine is that hashtag show.
Yours is all one word.
Oh, yours is space.
How
Gotcha.
are you guys?
You can FaceTime us. You can call. Thomas Franco wants to call your number, Ernie. Can I give him your number?
No.
So you see, my phone number is for professional use, and like the thing is, if I have people
Oh, that
that
works.
don't want me like my services on Friday night, you know, it's just
I don't
kind
even
of
know what
like
that
wasting
means,
my
Ernie.
time.
Sorry, guys. This is
I'm basically a gigolo on
So
weeknights.
we started our show off extremely professional. We were going on these stories.
Yeah.
Then it kind of hit the fan. Then Daryl broke the big news that he's going to be in Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts!
Yes.
What?
Hey guys! Congratulations, Daryl, for Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. He's a character that dies.
Anyway,
He's a random heartless.
if you guys want to Skype call us right now, you can call us at that or Skype call us.
I swear to God, guys.
That hashtag show 3 different words. That
What's Josh
space
doing on
hashtag
3?
/row.
Guys, we have a
Wait,
problem.
slash?
Guys, we have a problem.
What?
I ran out of tea.
Oh, we don't have a problem. The problem solved.
No, fuck you guys.
Problem solved. So
Why am
that
I
hashtag show.
still holding you?
That's
Holding you.
Love me. Ooh, puppy.
all right. Well, that's enough for Migdalia. Thank you.
So I can hang up.
Bye, Boricua princess.
Hey,
Oh, she hung up.
can you type in the Skype on Skype us
we,
on?
we are making you work in the booth right now. You are just dying up there, dude.
Hello, welcome to Skype. Thank you.
Josh, stop breaking the fourth wall.
know,
Stop
right?
putting these in front of me. These are.
Yeah.
Does it
All right. So well, we can accept your
have
Skype calls.
alcohol. Get away
How
from
much
me.
alcohol?
Hopefully this
4%?
works better
That's
than
nothing.
That's still
the
something.
phone calls. Still something.
Wait, why are you doing this? Oh gosh.
Daniel, do you want to say something?
If there wasn't something going on next
well-
door, I would go get.
Oh,
something
we got
else.
one from Blackwing. You ready?
Okay.
I'm gonna accept it.
Let's see if it works. This time.
Blackwing. Hold on. Blackwing, can you hear us?
Does tablet have a mic?
How you doing, Blackwing? How do I turn up the volume on this piece of crap, Josh?
Doing awesome, guys.
Can you can
That's my brother. That's my brother in the background.
They're fucking-
like-
awesome?
Samsung.
Can you
Good for
hear
you.
us? Can everybody at home hear us well?
I can hear you guys perfectly well.
you sound perfect.
Great.
We're connected there.
But can they hear you? Can everyone at home hear you?
We're gonna
Is the
find out right
question I
now.
have.
I'm looking at the chat section. No one has said anything just yet.
Well,
it looks
awesome.
like, yeah, it
Works
looks
for
like
us.
they can. It looks
So
like they can.
Blackwing, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing awesome. It's so awesome to finally be talking to you guys. It's just amazing.
So I got a question for you. Why would I be the Green Arrow?
Because you are more of a witty person. And first of all, I don't really see you as a Tony
Witty.
Stark, but you are a very witty person who can crack jokes a lot. And Ollie is that kind of person. So Green Arrow really fits your personality, man.
Did you say that you don't see the Tony Stark?
I can't see you as Tony Stark. I really can't.
What is wrong with you, man?
I think it's because I honestly think it's because he doesn't hang out with me.
Okay.
You have to go out with me to really.
Yeah, it's one of those things that like, you
Understand
don't
it.
really see about Joe until you finally get to like hang out with him.
Yeah.
I mean, you would definitely see it like on my Instagram, but he always dodges me when I turn my phone on.
Literally, it's like,
Like he's like, "Hey, I'm here with Joe with the." Where'd he go?
So Blackwing,
Yeah.
wait, why did the volume turn off or go out like that?
It just happens when someone like speaks at the same time. But yeah, what was your question?
So my question for you is, what is your question for us?
Oh, what my question? Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I've been watching you guys for like I would say pretty much a year now. It's just awesome to finally be speaking to you. I would say, I mean, of course, I know I talked to Daryl about voice acting stuff, so there's that.
You do?
My question is, if you guys want to see a certain comic book storyline be adapted, which would it be? Mine would be Secret Invasion, because even though it's a really dope storyline, it would have to be built up to, because the Skrulls really, they hide out on Earth to, infiltrate the entire planet. So, what choices would you guys have?
Can I go first?
Go.
The Long Halloween.
that's what I said.
That's a real. And then, yeah, and
That's so
especially
good.
when they were doing the
Affleck.
talks. Yeah,
It could be Affleck.
Yeah,
Affleck.
when there was talks that if they're gonna do another Batman movie or trilogy, it's probably gonna have to be hardcore, like detective comic, and also what's more
noir.
detective than Long
noir.
Halloween?
Yeah, it's definitely
Best
Detective
comic.
Noir. Long Halloween. Ernie and I had the same thought. We agree. That's the adaptation I want to see.
So, yeah, when someone
Batman.
calls, the volume goes up.
Okay.
When they end the call, that's when it goes back.
All right.
Can you swipe them out?
No. Maybe we'll see. Daryl, what about you? What do you want to see adapted?
That's the thing. I don't really follow
Good
comics.
choice.
Until I came out to California, I didn't know comics were still relevant. It wasn't until I made all these like animation friends that they were like, oh yeah, this comic and this comic. I was like, oh, those are a thing. Because I never, like, where I lived in Connecticut, I never saw comic book stores. And so they would talk about it, in Beetleborgs and stuff like that. But I was like, what's a comic book? And I mean, from what I do know about comic books, anything from the Boom Studios comics from Power Rangers, because I would love to see that stuff.
That would be great.
But, general, like, superhero comic stuff, nah, I don't really know.
So I think for me personally, I love the choice of the Long Halloween. Me personally, I think that if DC did everything right and got everything back on track, I'd actually like to see them do Kingdom Come, because I think that that they could really get Ben Affleck right as that Batman. It would give us a little bit of and truth is, you don't have to age up Henry Cavill all that much, mainly because you can keep him kind of young. But I'd like to see some of these characters. Let's pay attention while we're doing this. Jesus Christ. But it would be a lot easier to adapt something like that. Let's respect our audience, Daniel.
I'm just telling him how great. I'm respecting Larry for sending us this and saying how great it was.
He's putting beer in my face.
But Blackwing, that's what we would like to see. Obviously, Secret Invasion, I think, is going to be a lot closer. I think it actually is going to happen, and who knows? Maybe we've seen people as Skrulls already.
Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm thinking. That maybe that it's going to be a great way for them to retcon a lot of people when they're like, all right, your contract's up, and we're not. Oh, he was a Skrull the whole time. Boom.
But Blackwing, thank you for giving us a call, and hit us up next week, buddy.
No problem. And just a little tribute for DJ. What up? What up? What up?
I think he does it better than we do.
I think he does it.
I love it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's great, dude.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Blackwing.
Thanks, guys. You take care.
All right, you too.
Oh, really quick, guys. So I saw DJ today, though, at the Bruno and Mia get together for Ninja Steel. He just wants to give a shout out to all of you guys. He misses you guys, and thanks for the love. Hashtag team DJ. Her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. He's the one that told me, let's stop this whole thing.
Well, no, we were talking about it, and it was like, so he looked at me, so why Team Joe? And I was like, I don't have a good reason for that, honestly. But, well, anyway.
Anyway, if you want to call us on Skype, that hashtag, show 3 different words. We had a few missed calls from you guys. There we go. We got a new one. You ready? This is going to be Caitlin. I'm answering the phone. Caitlin, how are you? Caitlin?
Why does it say Robert call?
Because Robert's calling in right now. Caitlin, so how's life going?
Good, and this is not the person you would think. It's actually Kat calling.
Oh, Kat, what's going on?
Why does it say Caitlin?
So maybe her name, because
It's like almost 11:30 out here, and I'm literally dedicated to watching you guys.
You're not too far
apologies.
You're not too far from Miggy right now.
First of all, I want to say I apologize for us being idiots. I know that all the girls on our show right now are probably like, this is why there's has to be one of the girls here. Kelly was with us earlier, but left just not too long ago, actually. And Jessica's been out of town for a while, and McDolly is on the East Coast. So thank you for calling, and thank you for joining us. So how's everything going out in Jersey?
It's good. I'm like so stressed.
Why are you stressed out?
Disney in 5 weeks, trying to figure out this Morphicon situation. Like, I'm just trying to figure everything out.
Morphicon situation, I think, first of all, Morphicon is situation. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's number 1. Number 2, we should get, in the THS hashtaggers group, we should get a thread going about people that want to do hotels, splitting, and stuff like that, because that'll make things a lot easier. So I know that you're a part of that group. You're one of the moderators of that group, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
So for being our representative, I'm going to actually throw the group in there. So if you guys want to join the THS, our hashtag family, THS hashtaggers, that's for you guys. Just to kind of like share your memes, share everything that your love of fandom.
So every time we're not streaming, that's where you go.
Yeah,
and you guys can share out all of our stuff. We can share all of your stuff, and we could start threads on there for you guys that want to go to Morphicon and want to kind of get hotel rooms with other hashtag members.
Right.
That's the place to do it.
It's a community.
It's the community.
It's a world that
we're building up all of you guys as the hashtaggers. So. And that actually, funny enough, I actually used to make fun of Jessica for calling everyone hashtaggers, and it kind of just worked. But it kind of worked out. But Kat, what question do you have for us this week?
All right, so technically this is for all you guys because I do love you guys a lot, and you guys know what I've been doing surprise-wise for you.
The bracelets.
My question for you guys is,
I love that stuff.
I do too.
It looks fantastic.
Well, actually, that's basically my question. So how excited are you guys to get your little surprises I've got in store?
Oh, once I get it, they're never coming off.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, same thing. So anybody that knows me, I'm a bracelet guy. So that's like the perfect thing for me. So I'm super excited.
I think I might put my bracelet on my keys or whatever because I always have my keys on me. It's just that like I don't like wearing bracelets really unless it's like this or a watch. And so, nothing against that. It's like I have a bunch of stuff on my lanyard. In fact, I don't even know where it is. It's over there. I don't know to grab it. But I have like a bunch of stuff like Fairy Tale and like the Power Ranger like keychain stuff. So I might put it on there.
No, I wear mine till the end of its life.
Same thing.
And then I stick it on my wall.
For me, I'm going to wear it. I'm probably just going to wear it all the time. I love bracelets. I love cloth bracelets mainly, but they always rip on me for some odd reason.
Yeah.
But I usually, if I cloth one, I won't take off. But like these beads and stuff, I do usually every night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I love bracelets. I'm a guy that just, I love accessories on my wrists. I just love it. I'm like freaking the Black Johnny Depp. So I'll put it on, and trust me, I will keep it on. You'll see it on air so much.
Kat, I have a question for you now. So everybody's been pretty solid with their Justice League choices: Green Lantern, Aquaman, Flash. I'm the only one that kind of fluctuates. It was Batman, Green Arrow, Superman. So you said Superman and Batman. Why? Booster Gold is another one.
Booster Gold.
I guess I said, I mean, I see Joe's personality as being like kind of Superman, but then I also kind of see him as like that Batman guy. I mean, I don't know. I've only been watching this for like 3-ish months, so I haven't really done like everyone's.
That's about how long I've been on the show myself.
So you kind of came in with Daryl here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I came in like Well, I didn't subscribe to like the end of April, and then I just started joining live chats like May 17th.
Yeah, I think that's when I like joined up actually.
That's right around that time.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take. Yeah. Once you start, at Morphicon, I'm sure you'll probably hang out with all of us, and once you start getting to see everybody's personality,
You'll get to see his personality because he's
Sorry.
more of a Tony Stark personality than anything.
We're all just a crazy group of characters. The thing is, with all of us, I can honestly say this: no two people are alike. So it's just so strange when. And the funny thing is, this is a fun fact where I'm not even sure any of you guys know this. We have 15 cast members on this show. Actually, even when DJ was here and when we had other people here before that, none of us have ever all been in the same room at the same time.
Yeah,
we've tried.
We've tried.
We've gotten to the point. We've gotten to the point where we were behind just 3 people.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
So
We've
there's
never all been in
the
the
thing
same
is
room.
everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
We're just never all at the same. We've come close.
We're all spread out
I know
around
of
South
other people. I haven't
California.
met everyone yet.
Who have you not
That's
met?
always
Maverick.
weird for me.
Yes, I haven't met Maverick. I met Myra recently.
You
I
met
don't remember.
Jessica,
Yes. Yes.
Jasmine.
obviously.
Who's Jasmine?
Hashtag
Kidding.
Jasmine.
Love you, Jasmine.
Yeah, she's like your co-host.
Have you met Ro?
No, I have not.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have not.
Ro's
he's
like my
a
older
browner.
brother.
Yeah, he's a browner.
He's a darker version of
Yeah.
me.
Ooh, Blackwing says, how many people have come and gone? Daniel, can you name all the people that have been here in the past?
Do you mean like from season 1?
Not from Jeff era.
We're on seasons?
right.
Yeah,
Oh,
seasons.
yeah.
Where we are?
Yeah, seasons.
Season,
Right
this
now,
is,
my
this is
God,
currently
it's
like
like
season 3, I believe.
3?
We're on season 3.
Okay.
We're on season 3?
Yeah.
Season 3.
So I can name I think I can name everybody.
Okay.
All right, so who's not here anymore? Nana, Mike,
Yeah.
Alicia,
Yeah.
Lon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
Dave?
I have to
Dave.
Look at that,
Dave.
that picture.
Dave.
Go through all
Who else? Brian. Well, Brian's technically here. Brian's technically here.
Technically here.
DJ. Who else? Gosh, who else is like
I
kind
think
of?
that's actually it because I'm thinking of the
Ro left and
hashtag
came back.
anime-
Ro left and came back.
the animated banner that we had, and then people that were
Yeah, and there's
Isaac.
Isaac.
Isaac. Oh my
I almost
God.
forget about Isaac. Yeah, Isaac.
But
Everybody
everybody
mentioned the banner.
Everybody is still part of the family, so we all all see everybody all the time. Just we're never in the same room. Just doesn't happen. And I promise you though that will change. My goal is to get all 15 of these cast members in one room together, and I think it's going to happen.
We need to do a live show.
I'm hoping
I think it'd be
Morphicon.
fun.
I hope at Morphicon it would happen.
We got pretty
it's
close to
local.
Morphicon,
It's
right?
We got really close. The only person we were missing at Morphicon, actually Jessica did show up.
Yeah.
She showed up for a second, huh?
What's the chat?
She showed up for a second. Oh, Javier! Completely forgot about Javier.
Oh shoot!
Javier.
Hey, what's up, man?
We were just working. Funny enough, we were just working with Javier at E3. He was helping us out a lot. So yeah, that's that. But Kat, thanks for calling in and have fun and had fun in Disney World. I was just there. You think you're gonna love it? Oh, sorry. Have fun in Disney World. It's a lot of fun. But we will talk to you next week. Shut up, Daryl.
Sorry.
All right, thanks, Kat. Bye.
It was your reaction. That's why I made me laugh.
All right, guys, we are taking more of your phone calls. I know a
Do
few
we have
of you
any
guys.
subjects that we were still going to talk about? I thought we had
We're
something
good with
that we were-
subjects.
Okay, go.
We're going to talk with. I like talking to our people.
Yeah.
Robert, sorry that I had to keep. You guys, you had worse timing. Robert, call in now. Ryan Thomas, you can call in now as well. Anybody that wants to call, it's that. Skype us at that hashtag show. That's where you will. There we go, Robert. Here you go.
It's your chance to shine.
Robert, how you doing, buddy?
Hello?
Hey, Robert.
There you go.
I'm sorry, hello?
Hey, Robert, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, snap. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I'm great, man. Where you calling from?
I'm actually in California.
What part of California?
Southern part, basically in LA County.
Okay,
Outside your door. Like one of those.
Yeah, that's great. When are you coming to a con to hang out with us?
Have you met us at a con before?
I have not.
Okay.
To be honest, I just discovered you guys. I think it was about last week or the week before.
Oh,
that's
word.
crazy.
It it was only because one of my friends is actually friends with Daryl.
Oh.
He posted in like 3 anime groups that I'm in.
So your real name is Robert. This is
going live.
This is Sasuke. I'm trying to find your name in the chat. I forgot what your Sasuke Yuzawa.
Sasuke, yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Dope.
Came on the chat.
Yeah, he jumped in during Anime Super Chat 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because we weren't last week.
Yeah,
Just 2 weeks ago.
I was kind of I want to be depressing, but I was kind of down in the dumps.
Oh,
but after seeing all the posts, I'm like, oh, I'll check it out one night. I was laughing all the whole time. It was
that was a good stream too.
Yeah.
I really liked that stream.
The last one, the one that your mom hates me for.
How does your mom feel about the rest of us?
Yeah.
Daryl's mom hates me. I'm sorry.
How did your mom feel about the rest of us?
That's what I just said.
As far as I know, I think she likes you
that's
guys.
a pretty good question I just asked. So don't worry. Don't worry.
I'm not gonna comment on that for fear she's watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I hope your mom calls in actually to the Skype.
Like, Daryl, we have words. Like, oh, Daryl's in trouble.
What if she just showed up here right now? Daryl, I actually got a surprise. No.
No, the funny thing is that she has done that to him.
Serious talk.
We need to have a serious talk.
I think we need to have serious
Yeah,
talk.
I would think so.
That's what she would say.
Wow. So Robert, now that you've watched at least and you've seen Daryl do some things, what do you think about that hashtag show itself?
The hashtag show is freaking hilarious. I love the hashtag show actually now.
Hey, all right.
You got to come and hang out with us at a con, Robert, especially since you're in Southern California, because so are we. So just you got to hang out with us. I got a question. So you watched us through the anime show. What's your favorite anime?
My favorite anime is Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
Good
So,
nice.
so you like the dark stuff, right?
Or always
Oh,
Tokyo
really?
Ghoul is
Yeah.
fun because I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul. I saw the movie at AX.
I just recently watched the whole
I
entire
need to
series.
Don't talk about the live action movie. I like don't lie. Me and my friend Ami, we were trying to go to the live action movie. We waited in line after my family members waited in line for us.
What?
That line was bad.
It was a really bad
They
line.
cut off the line.
Is this at AX?
Yeah.
We started
at
walking
AX,
up,
they
cut us off.
they told me that the line capped, I think, 6 hours before. Yeah, it was really, really bad.
The F, man.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
it was
a good movie though.
Yeah.
Well,
But it was the most anticipated premiere that they had.
Well, it's at LineCon
See it
or
so badly,
AX.
but,
So
like, when my family members got there, they got there like an hour before, like 2 hours before it started showing, and they said, "Oh, they just capped off the line. We're saving you a spot." I'm like, "All right, cool. They just capped it off. You guys saved us a spot. That's cool."
Yeah.
We get there, and they're waiting in line. We're like, "All right, then we'll see you guys later," because they went off to go to their own panels and
Right.
stuff. And me and her, we're just waiting there. The line starts moving a little bit. We're like, "Oh yeah, we're finally gonna go see the movie." But then they tell us, "All right, the theater is now closed. You guys have to leave now. The theater is now capped off itself." And we're like, "Wait, what? But then, why did you line us up then?"
That line was just so
That
bad.
is a crushing
yeah,
blow.
why would
Getting,
you
like,
why
cut
would you
out.
cue me just to tell me that hey you stood in line for no reason? That's stupid.
But
I'm
that's
sorry that
Yeah.
happened, man.
yeah. But the problem is that like there was a lot of people. They have to also consider the amount of people that were being let in as VIP and press.
Yeah.
And so it's hard for them to gauge how many people they can actually let in or not. Were you right at the end, like the beginning of the cutoff point, like the end?
Yeah, like they're like right before people, because there was apparently 2 lines, one downstairs and one upstairs. We were
Oh,
about to
damn.
go upstairs until they said, "I'm sorry, but the theater's capped off now."
Well,
They
it
told
was
us to leave downstairs.
it was LineCon, so I mean that's what happens at LineCon Anime Expo. That's what they call it, LineCon, right?
Like-
Well,
LineCon.
I don't want to brag about LineCon, but I never had to experience LineCon this year. I actually got to skip through the lines because
Yeah.
I know a way around LineCon.
Ah, there you go.
Well, don't share it. Yeah, don't share it
Thing
because
is,
you need
though,
to
like,
keep that to yourself.
You don't appreciate the power of a press badge or industry badge until you finally have to give it away. And so when you when you're a regular thing and just you go in there, like even getting into the convention center is just like, oh sorry, you have to wait in this giant ass line.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh sorry, press. Oh sorry, professional, and they'll just like let you in, and it's like this is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is
But-
God's gift to the anime world.
Because my friend, she was working there, and she had an exhibitor's badge.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was waiting for her to get off so we could hang out for a bit, and I was helping her look for a wig for one of her cosplays. It was a Rise Kujigawa cosplay
From Persona
And we were
5
walking
or
around
Persona
after
4.
the conventions, after the exhibit hall closed, and they were looking at my badge because I just had the 4-day badge, and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, you can't be here." And she just flashed her badge at them and go, "I'm sorry, but he's with me." And like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. Don't you love that feeling?
I
Like
love
it was
that.
like face palm, talk to the hand.
Yeah.
Or the badge, either or.
It's amazing. That I think AX was the one convention I actually didn't really go into.
Oh no!
I
Didn't
did
you
some,
like not go in at all?
But it's not really
No.
your
So I went to a party.
guys. We went to
went to
after parties.
parties.
I went to parties.
That's
did
what I
not
did.
go to the
That's
actual
what I
parties.
did.
I didn't even go to any of the parties. I was just enjoying myself, like walking around after. It was great.
I
Well,
was too
yeah.
broke to go to parties.
Well, yeah,
I'm feeling
yeah,
bad.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't like one of our producers, Jezer, who asked, "What can I get for $1?" Sorry to put you on the on blast like that, Jezer, but that was hilarious.
No, but like even that, like the hot dog vendors are like the saviors of the weekend because it's like
Yeah,
every
the $5 hot dogs. I
everything
agree.
else around
Yeah,
there
right?
was just like super expensive.
They were good.
And then even if you did find something cheap at like a food truck, there was the lines.
Mm-hmm.
It was just ugh.
Yeah.
AX is taking a lot of heat though this year for
No,
Ha!
the
Heat!
only way I survived Anime Expo is like throughout the whole con they gave away like 3 shrimp bags,
Oh yeah.
String bags?
and it was like shrimp chips. They were handing them out.
oh
Yeah.
bags.
Oh, yeah.
I saw. A movie
They're
that.
taking a lot of pressure for some of the stuff that was handled there. So we'll see if it improves next year. I hope them the best, but
It's hard though when you every single year like the amount of people attending increases.
but I think that's their fault. I think
That's totally.
I think
their
what
fault.
happens is that they're trying to compete with the numbers of Comic-Con, but the thing is they're not Comic-Con.
Yeah.
They're not equipped. They're not equipped to have the.
The capacity of Los Angeles Convention Center cannot handle that many people.
But it can. It's
It
just
can,
that what
but-
Comic-Con does, the city embrace. Like E3 can handle their numbers. See, the thing is, AX had 125,000 people or something.
Yeah.
Whereas E3 only had 75,000.
Yeah.
So, but E3 can handle 75,000 people. I think what Comic-Con, what AX didn't do was they didn't handle the people that they had sold tickets to.
Right.
They didn't. The city hasn't embraced it yet, and they were just overselling. And I think that's a huge problem for AX.
They
Funny
finally
enough,
capped it.
Ernie, I have a question for you because this is. And sorry, Robert, to keep your question waiting, but I do want to ask Ernie a question real quick. Maybe you can answer this too, Robert. Is that out of all the anime conventions that you've been to this year, what is your favorite? Because ALA seems like they know what they're doing.
ALA, from what I understand, is the big party con.
Yeah, that's hard to
I
say.
have not been to any other conventions except Anime Expo in my life.
Would you recommend to Robert going to ALA, Ernie?
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah!
But here's the thing though, if
To be honest, I want to go to ALA next year because it's in January. I'm trying to save up for that.
Dude, it's a free party con.
The thing about anime conventions, it has to go by your taste. If you are more focused on like want to see anime stuff, seeing panels, and like really diving into what anime is, that's AX. But if you just want to go party and have fun and really enjoy yourself with
other
other anime lovers,
I agree with
that's
that,
ALA.
actually, yeah.
Now, if you're just trying to go hang out with friends and meet new people that are absolutely fun, then you go to Anime Impulse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anime Impulse
Yes.
is small. It's integrated
I
with
recommend it to Anime Expo.
that one's so much fun because it's that one's the one that Pomona.
yeah, I like that one too.
Because that one's integrated with the Japanese Cultural Festival,
Which is super
Oh
cool.
yeah.
so it's it's like a small con inside a big expose.
Yeah.
So you really dive into the Japanese
Did you
culture.
just say it's an
Expose.
Expose, is that
Expo,
no,
just
Expo,
Expo.
Expo. So you dive into something even bigger, and plus there's a lot of like people from the community that are diehard otakus.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
that one's
true.
that one's
That's
the
very
best
true.
one to go, but it depends just what you want to do. I like to meet people, and unfortunately I
like
don't
all
drink
three
anymore,
experiences.
but I do like to go to LA.
Yeah, right.
LA is
I'm proud of you.
absolutely
Just
fun.
just
good
wait
job,
till
man.
just wait till the next party that we go to,
As
and
someone
then
that
we'll see.
doesn't drink, I'm proud
I
of you.
can't.
I
My
try to stay away from drinking as much as I can. now.
What is wrong with these people?
I try.
Who are these people? What do they make you guys? What is wrong?
Expensive once you start adding up the numbers.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah,
totally right.
Yeah, he's totally right. Like I've been saving a lot of money recently, not buying any like alcohol and cigarettes because cigarettes are expensive too now.
See, what you need to do is find your own Tony Stark like I did.
No, hold up.
And then you'll be able to drink a lot.
But here's the thing. It's true. It's true.
Inadvertently call him your sugar daddy.
Hey, no, I said my Tony Stark. He's my Tony Stark. I'm Rhodey to his Stark. Tony Stark is like, I've got it.
No, Joe, no. All right. Seriously, Joe this year has been my sugar daddy.
Yeah.
He has taken me to every single party that has an open bar. He's like, here, come on, Ernie, open bar. You're drinking with me.
Yeah, that's what I love.
Or he's like, oh, Ernie, why aren't you drinking? Here, let me get you a drink.
Yeah.
You look thirsty. Like, and so.
Daryl's hasn't fallen into that temptation yet.
Oh, I will find a way.
He rarely goes to parties with us.
Well, he was at our party at the Mission.
He wasn't that one.
Wandering
I'm
around.
find a way to corrupt you, Daryl. I need to find a way. It just, trust me.
It won't happen.
No one will know. That's all
I'm not going to let you.
He's going to get
take
we're going to get him drunk off of those tequila chocolates.
Wait, there's nothing in them, though.
Not
You
really.
just looked at
Well, yeah,
them.
That does have alcohol in it.
It doesn't really.
Yeah, he just said that there's literally nothing.
There's like literally no alcohol in there. All right, so Robert, real quick question. What is your question for any one of the people here?
It's not really filled with liquor. It's
I
liqueur
just want to
flavors.
know,
They don't want
since
the
I'm new
kids
to
to
this,
even
I
get
want to
it.
know what all your favorite animes are.
Great question.
Shoot.
My favorite anime is Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. I love that show. And for anyone that hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's amazing. It will put hair on your... It's the manliest anime I've ever watched.
Were you going to say hair on your balls or chest?
On your chest.
Okay.
Hey,
And why not? Like, it's just... It's...
He who believes in you.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah,
So good.
It's so good, and I agree with him. That's my favorite
That's
too.
my favorite
And
anime.
plus Yoko's wife.
It's one of those things
waifu,
that, like...
all day.
Yoko's 14.
Not after the time skip.
Not after the time skip.
After
Don't
the
give me
time
that
skip?
shit. Don't give me that shit. She's legal now. She's a school teacher.
Thank you, Robert, for letting us know what kind of people we hang out with,
Before
man.
that,
That's what I appreciate.
It's just like, wow, she's gonna grow up into a beautiful...
Hey, hold up.
woman.
You don't know she's 14 until like
So
towards
wait,
the end before this time skip.
Daniel,
then you
what
find
was-
out she's the same age as Simone.
what was your favorite anime?
If I gotta take time to really think about it, which is hard to do, I guess Attack on Titan is really good, but a film, Perfect Blue.
Yeah, I love Perfect Blue film too. I honestly, film I got to go Spirited Away. But
Good choice.
if we're
I don't think I've seen Perfect Blue.
Perfect Blue's really good.
I should watch
But
that.
they're
It's so
completely different.
Lynchian.
But if I'm going show, man, that's a tough one. I got to go Cowboy Bebop.
Good choice.
That's a classic.
Yeah, it's so good too, and I like the fact like Spike Spiegel to me is honestly for the bounty hunters that we have in Geek Lexicon, whether it be Boba Fett. I actually think Spike Spiegel's a better bounty hunter than Boba Fett. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. Boba Fett's like
Shots fired.
yeah, shots fired. You know what's funny? Tomorrow you can see me and Ro on the Star Wars after show. Where all you Star Wars fans are gonna hate
Shots
me.
fired.
But I do love Spike Spiegel. I think he's a great character. But Robert, thank you so much for your call, and join us next week.
All right.
For sure.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
See you.
All right, thank you.
Bye. We got a new Robert on the line. Another Robert. How are you, Robert? Hello.
Hi.
Hello? Anybody there?
Want a peanut?
Anybody want a peanut? All right, we're gonna
call
end this.
ended.
Call ended. All right, so you can hit us up right now at on our Skype, that hashtag show.
Yes.
We are taking your live phone calls and answering your questions right now.
This is so fun.
Oh, here we go. He's calling back. We got Robert.
Okay.
Digimon and Pokemon.
Robert, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, what up? What's up? What's going on?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Doing good.
So who are we talking
I always
to?
comment on you on those things, but glad you have the live chat.
Yeah, dude, we love the live chat and we love the live call-ins now. This is a new thing for us. So,
What's your username so we know who we're talking to?
Oh, it's the username on the YouTube channel is Robert Loera.
Robert Luera, thank you for joining us, buddy.
Long time watcher, first time caller.
Is this how long? What's your favorite hashtag show that you watch, if I may ask?
The Power Rangers, like
Amen.
all of them.
Okay.
High five, Daryl.
Q Ranger still works. This is good.
Henshin Hangout.
Yeah.
Oh, Daryl, you got a fan, buddy.
Henshin hangout. You know what?
So, Robert, quick question for you. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from West Covina, California.
Word! Another Cali guy. Have you met us at any cons yet?
No, I'm trying to go to Power Morphicon. That's why I was
Yes.
trying to answer that question.
Oh yeah. You should have you joined our group yet?
No, but I'm on the computer right now.
Well, look, I'm putting it in the chat as we speak. Join that group. There's going to be a lot of people going.
It's that link. Go join it, and then let's talk about Power Rangers and stuff.
Heck yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna sneak
my
on these
computer's like
again.
broken. I don't know why.
It's totally cool, man.
Well, you're not going to be able to join the group with your computer frozen. So yeah.
No. I mean the what do you call it? What's frozen? Your video.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, hit that refresh button, and I'm sure it'll work out. But Robert, what's your question for us, buddy?
What's your favorite like Sailor Moon video?
Ooh.
Sailor Moon episode or
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that's the thing. I watched Sailor Moon, but I don't remember episodes.
The best part is whenever you can make Tuxedo Mask makes the panties drop.
I knew it. I was gonna say.
Anytime he just makes the panties drop, it's just that's Tuxedo Mask is the best part of Sailor Moon.
Okay, I'm clicking the link now.
He's clicking the link, but no, I think it has to be. I've seen Crystal, and from Crystal, I gotta say it's the first time they meet their daughter from the future.
Oh,
she drops from the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
thing?
huh?
That's a thing.
Here's a little trivia. Here's a little trivia question.
Let's see if I can get it.
It's a Moon's daughter.
Wait,
This is going to go out to you anime super chat guys. Who is Sailor Moon's daughter?
Who's Sailor Moon's?
You know what?
Isn't it Chibiusa?
Yeah, Chibiusa.
Oh, yeah.
Is it Chibiusa?
Mini Moon.
No, it wasn't. In the English episode, it was raining or something.
I'm gonna look it up.
Oh it was this Madeline Perez says it is Chibiusa.
Yeah, the thing is, I wish I followed Sailor Moon more, but I don't. I wanted to watch Crystal, but I haven't had the time to sit down and watch it.
Okay, guys, there's something that I wanted to ask since you guys got on the line.
Cool. Yeah. What's your question, bud?
I've seen every Power Rangers episode from the ground up. So I'm the biggest Power Ranger fan. I've seen all of the episodes from Mighty Morphin to Ninja Steel.
Okay.
So what's your favorite episode so far?
Forever Red. Forever Red, no question. It's just when Wild Force was airing, Fox Kids did this thing where Fox is ending, and then they moved over to ABC Family, and so I kind of fell off the Power Ranger train for a little bit, and I was like, oh, Power Rangers is dead. I didn't even know I haven't even watched the finale of Wild Force yet. And so I went about my life. I was really sad. And then one day I was flipping through channels, and the first thing I saw was coming up next, Power Rangers Wild Force, Forever Red. All the Red Rangers come together. I was like, wait, what? What is this? And so I clicked.
So if you had any 5 Power Ranger from any season, who would it be?
Ooh.
See, are you using one of my questions on us?
Yes, I am.
But we gotta answer.
All right, so I've answered this about a bunch of times. I'm gonna answer this.
Are you including the movie Rangers?
Are you including the movie Rangers? I'm not. I'm gonna go. My 5 Rangers. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with my friends. So I'm gonna say.
Nice.
Favoritism. I see how it is.
I'm gonna go with Yoshi. I'm gonna go with Koda.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Preston.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say Gia. I'm gonna go with Rocky, and I'm gonna go with another Red Ranger. I'm gonna go Chris Kamen Lee or Andros.
Okay. Wait, so we're talking about our favorites?
I'm just going with my friends.
5 Rangers.
Yeah, shoot.
Back in Azusa, I met the Yellow Time Force Ranger.
Yes, Deborah.
Yeah, I met her before.
Yeah.
In Azusa, where Torturat used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And she did so incredible with me, and I just want to say hi, Deborah. What's going on?
we'll definitely we'll deliver the message when we can. I don't know if she has any California cons happening until MorpherCon.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see Deborah soon. Deborah's been on this show plenty of times. She's a great person. We have a few things planned, hopefully, with her in studio, so maybe you'll get a chance to send something in for her. But, Robert, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Can you see me?
I can't. You just look like a shadow.
Yeah, it's hard to see, man.
But it's hard to see.
Wait, look at this. Look at this.
I can kind of make you out now a little bit.
Oh, I see.
But
Rangers.
thank you for joining us, and hit us up next week. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Robert.
See you later.
Give us. We'll go for like 15 more minutes ish. All right, guys. Give us your phone calls at that hashtag show on Skype. Daniel, Ernie, me, and Daryl are taking your Ask Me Anything questions right now live. Anything you want to know about us.
Let's try and limit it to maybe like 3 minutes a call.
Yeah. And anything you want to know about some gossip on our cast members.
Yeah.
How do you kiss 2000s commercials?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like,
How do you do that?
Just kind of kiss the TV screen?
Yeah, I guess.
I have a question since we're going to be waiting for a call.
Yes, I feel that Jason Momoa could play Kratos. Yeah, you're right. No?
You know what?
I
got one.
I'll allow it.
I completely agree, but
Ryan, how are you, buddy?
About time, Ryan. What's
Ryan
up?
Thomas, how are you?
Hey,
Ryan
man.
Ninja Steel Jr. Thomas. What?
What's up?
He ended the call. He didn't want anything to do with it. Ryan, hit us back up if you couldn't see us. You don't have to video Skype. You can also audio Skype.
Yeah, you
That's
can
just
audio
fine.
Skype. It's
totally
fine.
cool.
If that's just fine. Also,
Ryan Gosling won't need
here we go. Ryan,
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
What's up on the TV?
Ryan, you there?
Ryan?
Ryan Thomas.
Hey, Ryan.
Right.
What's up, Ryan?
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
You got bad connection.
He ended the call.
It's probably a bad connection.
Probably
Sorry,
bad connection. Anyways, if you want to hit us up, you can hit us up on Skype at that hashtag show. We're going to keep trying to talk to Ryan. The question I had for the rest of you, Ryan, are you there? He's not there yet. Hey, Ryan, how are you? We can hear you. Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can. How you doing, Ryan?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Good.
Thank you for joining us. I noticed that you're always in the chats making it lively. Ryan, what is your question for any of us? Or who do you got a question for? Ryan?
Right.
Oh, call ended. All right.
Oh,
Bad connection.
Sorry, man.
My question
If
for
it won't work, just type it in the chat and we'll try and answer it.
Yeah, we'll
my
answer your
question
questions
is, you only limited to one sentence to answer this, though.
Okay.
What is your favorite or funniest hashtag moment? What is your funniest moment with a hashtag fellow cast member?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
Or just, just give the gist of what the story is.
Ernie and I running away from a dinosaur.
Excuse me?
Yeah, hey, one sentence. That's what he said. Ernie and I running away from a dinosaur.
Daryl?
There's video. There's video of it. There's video of it.
There's video of it.
What about you, Ernie?
We'll upload it onto the hashtag.
You're going to have to come back to me, dude.
Do you have one?
I got too much stuff.
I'm looking for like the best moment in my head, but nothing's really coming out.
I got one. When Daniel shitted himself.
Hey, that wasn't like hashtag related though. Like, I thought maybe that would be something else.
No. He said specifically.
I said hashtag.
Oh, great. I have another answer, but no, okay, fine.
You want another shot?
When I shot myself. No,
I
that's
can't
fine.
think of
That's
anything
fine.
really.
There's been a lot of good ones.
Oh god.
The one time I got one of our, he was our director at the time, arrested.
Yes.
That was a good one.
At Comic-Con.
That was like years ago, though.
Oh my god.
Man, there's been so many.
Yeah, it's
There
like
are a lot.
There's
There
a
are a
Staples
lot.
Center incident. There's that. I mean,
Are you talking about you and the statue?
Yeah, there's me and the statue.
Oh my god.
What else?
Peter like a French girl.
Peter like a French girl. He was like, "Why do I always sound angry?" It's like it's called passion. It's called passion.
Daryl, you have to have one.
That's why I'm like, gosh, I can't think of one.
Man. That time Daryl saved us from a bomb threat. That was pretty good.
Oh, dude, yeah.
That time Daryl
Wait,
saved us.
I actually didn't talk to you. I didn't even see you after this.
No, it was
So
Jazzer
we were
that
at
saved us.
YesterCon. You were there too, Daniel. there was a bomb threat.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know how I found out about that?
How?
You know, John from We the Geeks of East LA, right? So we were all talking to Brendan. No, actually, Brendan walked away from his table. We were at his table, and John comes like, "We need to get out of here right now. There's a bomb threat." Shut the hell up. No,
yeah.
He's like, "I won't joke about this. No, we really have to go. Like right now." I was like, "Oh,
this is really going down."
Okay.
Okay, this is going down.
So.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was the gist of it. And then when Brennan, Carlos, Ciara, and I left, I guess we left through the back of the building without realizing it. And so we walked all around. And it's like we're just gonna get caught in the blast. This is how it ends.
That's my favorite phrase comes up right there. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
I always say.
Well, this is it.
Yeah, I was out. They were like, bomb threat? I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. That was a quickness. I was like, oh, gotta go.
I was about to interview Brennan, and they were like, you guys gotta go bomb threat. I was like, okay, later. And I didn't even wait for him to get back.
Yeah. What? It was
Hawaiian food? Let's go.
As soon as I got there, I was only there for maybe like 30 minutes, and everyone was like, Daryl, no, I didn't think you'd make it. Oh, hi guys, what's up? And then all of a sudden, bomb threat. I was like, well, this con was fun.
The herpes incident.
Oh,
I can't talk about that. No. I can't talk about the herpes incident. I can't talk about it.
Yeah, please, you can.
We can't talk about the
herpes
incident.
You don't want to?
No, she's probably listening.
She's not watching.
I doubt it.
So
can't talk about the herpes incident.
We were at Gallifrey. Gallifrey, for sure, is one of my. Actually,
it's got to be one of our.
It's
top
one of my
three.
top conventions of the year. It kicks off the year right. It sets a precedent.
Always free alcohol, guys.
But so there was this girl that liked me, and it was Erni was with me that day. It was like the opening night, by the way, and we I don't know how the conversation came up, but who are we talking about originally? Because it wasn't even about me.
I think it was close to you. Like it had. Okay, we were talking about another party that's a friend of ours. And she was. That's why I don't want to talk about it. Sure. Because she might be listening.
Yeah. So maybe we shouldn't talk about this. But anyway, what ended up happening is Erni said, like some people are like flare up like herpes when they get around, and then I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that's. Okay. Here we go. So, we're talking about his relationship thing, and the subject is how a certain girl, it doesn't have to be a girl, it could be a guy too, when you reject somebody, but you're still friends with them, like, because they're great people. Yeah, it's not going to work out as a relationship, and you kind of move on. So, usually feelings take a while to disappear. So whenever you are still friends, and after a rejection, if you guys get together again and hang out, feelings sometimes spring up again. So we were having a conversation, I'm drunk, and I said that when that moment happens, it's kind of like when herpes flare up. It's like sometimes they flare up and then they go away and then they flare up again. It's like that happens sometimes. So then the girl looks at Joe and she's like, so am I the herpy? And then
I wasn't paying attention to like the full story because I had been drinking too. And I said this exactly. And I understand now it can sound really bad, but I said, I didn't say it, he did.
Oh my God, you're not denying it. You're just
and then she just got up and walked away and was like super mad. And then Ernie's like,
we both sat there and I was like,
what just happened?
Why did you get up and leave? Why is she so upset? And then we were trying to like analyze it and break it down.
Then I stopped and I was like, I think I know what happened.
And I was like, Ernie, you called her a herpy. And I was like, no, I did.
That story is so relevant now
God.
because of Usher and his whole herpes scare right now. It's just so perfect. It's so perfect. God, man.
And then we bumped into her again.
And oh my God! And then she look at you like, so I'm still the herpy? And then walk off?
No, I apologized.
And she said,
for Ernie.
For me. And I didn't even mention it to her. Yeah, she said that your friend says weird shit. And
well, that's very true. He does say some weird shit.
And she was like, "Oh, I didn't leave because you." And I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, you did. Because I also inadvertently supported the herpes comment.
I called her.
It was bad. It
You
was
called her
bad.
herpes.
I wasn't even talking about her.
It was pretty
I wasn't
bad.
talking about anybody in particular. It's just
Guys, you know what? So we still have this line open, and we're only going to be on for a few more minutes. But
Probably one more call.
yeah, one more call. I want to test something out, actually. So our Skype is that hashtag show. We're taking live calls. Anybody that's already called, you can call back, whether it be Blackwing or Cat. Any of you guys there. The reason why I want you guys to call back is because Daniel's going to be doing a dating show. So if you want dating advice, I want to see how Daniel handles this in the real life situation.
Okay.
Like, look at Daryl already.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh boy.
this master right here.
Yeah.
Taught me
This might be
half of the things
my
I know.
favorite.
Half of the things
Depending
you know.
on how
He
this
taught me
goes,
half of the things
this
I know.
might
you
be
go.
my favorite.
There you go.
So
There you go.
I'm really
You
curious
want to
to
learn
see
how to call a girl a herpy properly
Okay.
and not get her upset. You ask me.
I called her herpy because of the stuff you taught me.
Oh well, see, there you go, guys, and that's it. But no, and
All right,
want
you
to
see
call her
that
herpy.
herpy analogy is genius.
Right.
Jamal
You
Lee.
see, he understands.
It
He
is.
understands.
So if you want to call in for any bit of relationship, oh, there you go.
There you
Blackwing.
go. We're good with perfect. Blackwing's
Blackwing's
perfect.
calling back. It seems like he wants some relationship advice, Daniel.
Yeah, what's going on, man? How you doing? You're calling right here on Quest for Player 2 with Daniel.
My relationship, or I should say, my love life is like Peter Parker. I am forever single. I can never get a girl.
Have you killed someone? I should ask that
I was
first.
gonna ask, did you break a girl's neck? Is that what happened? But okay, so
Someone keep a bridge, and my wedding.
I mean this in the
your
most joking way. You know that, right?
I mean, your webbing could be something else. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But so okay, so that's your relationship. That's pretty much the ethic of your relationship. You can't get the girl. Do you at least? You never get the girl, but do you have a moment where you do see a portion of interest?
Oh, I can tell you this. All right. So I was in high school. I think it was my junior year of high school. I had a crush on this girl. She was a year older than me, and she was kind of like a geek like me. I did the most craziest thing ever. You guys know the song "Hello Nurse" from Animaniacs, right?
Yes. Hello, nurse.
Yeah. So I actually, because me and her were really good friends. We had a good friendship bond. So I actually came up with my own version of "Hello Nurse." Like I wrote it down. Figure what about her do it? Can I relate to this? I wrote it down bit by bit by bit. I sang it to her, and she actually loved it. I'm like, that's probably the most geekiest thing I have ever done in my life.
Okay, but where did it fall apart? Did you do this publicly?
Yes, I did.
I told you, didn't I? Okay, I was whispering to Ernie, if he did it publicly, that's where he failed. This is the thing.
I was talking to Daniel Diaz about this.
This is the thing.
Really?
Oh
yeah, you were.
We never did become a full-on boyfriend-girlfriend thing. But she didn't even want to date me. She just wanted to remain friends. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You want to be friends? That's cool. What do you mean?
Okay, well, but the thing is, right there, when you did do it in public, the thing is now she becomes not only the object of your attention, but other people's as well. And sometimes people don't want that.
I did this in the back of the schoolyard. There wasn't that really many people there, to be honest. It was about no one was really paying attention. Only a few people were paying attention, to be honest.
See, but that's the thing. It's still the possibility.
But wait. What was her reaction though?
She
loved it. She smiled nice.
She was smiling and she loved it, and then she hugged me after the song. After I finished singing the song.
Okay.
All right, and most likely it was one of those nice, polite hugs, head cocked to the side to make sure her face didn't meet up with yours, something like that, right?
Yeah, but in the words of Batman, I have bad experiences with women.
With women, well, see, and that's the thing. What I can say, and it just does depend on the situation, but when it comes to relationships, one thing you want to do, you want to you want to pack the deck. You want to know that, hey, all right, I do have a chance. You want to know that you do have a chance. So you wanna pad the deck. That's what it's called.
I know. It's just it's funny.
It is funny, but no, but you do.
I heard something completely different.
I'm literally a child. You guys should know.
Right.
I heard something completely different.
You want to know. You want to know sometimes. You want to know that you have a chance before you do something that's so much of a public declaration that could, in some ways, embarrass the person. You want to make sure that you know that, okay, yeah, this is a guy that I do like in that complete way. Because if you're the guy that she likes in the complete way, it's one of the biggest things you could ever do, and it's a story that she'll be able to share. But if you're not that guy, then you're not that story. That's what girls do want. Girls do want the story. And if you're not the story, then it's kind of hard for you. And you want to find the woman or find the girl that you know you will be her story. It's hard to say, and it's hard to really accept, but that's what you want to find. So take the time next time you find a girl and she's a nerd girl, share the conversation.
But what if she wasn't a nerd girl?
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Be it as like, you know, a simple story, or even like overcome it. You know, you have to do something that makes you stand out.
Yes. But you don't want to do something that makes you stand out and also
In a bad
could
way.
embarrass. Yeah, it could embarrass her, because that's something that women do think about.
Like if you go up to her and like piss your pants, you don't want to be that story.
No.
So let me ask you guys this. Speaking about, so what should he have done? Like, what's his approach?
Well, I would suggest sharing the song possibly with her privately, not in that setting, somewhere that's even far more private or intimate, and preface it with, I'm really nervous, I'm really embarrassed. Girls like to know that they're the thing that makes you nervous, because
this is getting too real.
For you to overcome it is something that they like to see. They want that moment for you, because for them it makes them feel special to know, oh my God, he overcame that for me.
Yeah, in a way you're telling her a secret, and that way it shows that you're really opening up to her.
Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah, and also it shows overwhelming confidence too.
It shows personal growth to them. Like you're willing to go the distance. Forgive the Disney pun. You're willing to go the distance for them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, go ahead and use the Disney pun.
It's interesting because actually, are all four of us single currently?
Currently, we are.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, there we are.
I mean, I'm dating. I'm dating.
Dating.
You know,
I'm dating.
Exactly. We're dating. Like, you know, there are multiple people I'm seeing.
I'm in a thing.
I'm not. Yeah. See, I'm
not in a thing.
I'm in multiple things. I'm not.
It's
complicated. It's like a puzzle.
If I were a Facebook relationship, it's complicated.
Mine is, hey, it's. I'm open. Let's get I'm open right now because I am dating multiple people. And that's how it works.
Mine's would be
you have to date.
I'm a really fucked up person.
All right, Thomas.
So effed up. Every time I've been watching the Flashpoint, I'm like, what is wrong with this guy?
I know. I'm pretty fucked up on that.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you haven't even dropped. Have you dropped by our anime show? I'm even worse.
Oh boy,
I'm worse on that
pretty
show.
Bad.
So you guys start doing Dragon Ball Super. I'm like, I'm still mad at you for saying when they introduced a female Broly. I was like, oh, let's check out her boobs and like let's get her views. I'm like, dude,
just say nipples. Come on, that's a girl turning into a guy.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
And you know what ended up happening? She ended up having a tube top.
I agree with you, bro.
She has a tube top covering it.
All right, Blackwing, thank you so much. If you guys want to call in for Daniel advice, I think you guys are liking this. We just got a comment that said this is the best live stream we've ever done. It's funny because this is back to back. So our After Dark show back to back, people have loved it. We did casting last week, this week, and we also did live calls. We introduced that. Yeah. This week we're doing more of your live calls. Now we're taking your relationship advice. We're answering your relationship
and we'll be doing it a whole lot more. Check out Quest for Player 2.
Since I know Daryl loves voice acting, I can actually kind of do a Mark Hamill Joker laugh.
Oh my gosh!
Do it!
We need to hear it.
Oh, you guys want to hear it?
Yeah, we do it.
I gotta dig deep into this.
Take a breath. We're listening.
Yeah, I gotta take a big breath for this one.
Okay, so that was great. The beginning of it, because you were digging deep, I didn't hear it, but as you kept going, I was like, okay, there it is. I hear it. That's great.
That's what Mark Hamill does with his Joker laugh. He always starts off low and builds the laugh up, and that's why I love about his Joker laugh.
Also,
keep working on that.
For all of you guys that don't know Blackwing, check out his channel. He does these comic book reads, which are pretty cool.
Yes!
He did, like, I am a big fan of those.
The surprised that you guys even watch those. I was like,
Oh, dude, I'm a fan of those.
Well, I'm a big comic book. A lot of people know this about me. I'm a big comic book fan. So when I think
On that
it was,
hashtag show?
no, he did it.
I never would have known.
Yeah, right.
We do comics?
He did Green Lantern.
I
And
don't see comics back there. I really don't see
he did Green Lantern. I thought it was great. You do some
Blackest Night.
Yep.
Rebirth, Flash Rebirth, and I just did Batman Hush. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but sometime later, hopefully by the end of this year, or maybe earlier than that, I'm gonna do a live read of Under the Red Hood.
That's going to be amazing. Well, thank you so much, Blackwing, and we will talk to you next week. Thanks, buddy.
No problem, guys.
All right, take care. Thomas Franco. Thomas Franco, I know you were trying to call for a while, but do you have any relationship questions?
No.
I love how there was silence for a moment. There's silence for a moment. He leaned. You can feel the leader, and he was like, "No." Yeah.
How you doing, Thomas? How's everything going?
Oh, I'm crying.
Where you calling from, Thomas?
Comedy.
How you doing, Thomas?
Oh my gosh.
Good.
All right. Where you calling from? Virginia.
Ooh.
What question did you have for us, buddy?
Okay. Here's my question.
All
If
right.
any, well,
Yeah, if any.
Keep going.
okay. Well, if any villain from a comic book or let's say Power Rangers, who would you like to see that would fight any type of Ranger from any season and why?
So this is any villain from any form of media.
Yeah.
To fight any Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Just a single ranger or a whole team?
Whole team.
Okay. Let's. Oh, he's off. Let's start with you, Daniel.
I'm trying to think about it right now, and I'm thinking, DC. What's her name? The one that grows,
Giganta.
There you go. I'd like to see her fight because that makes sense. I mean, she'll go from being small, even though she has like slightly super strength, to growing to that giant size, and then still be able to fight them, and knowing that they'll win. Because I was going to say Thanos, but Thanos would end up killing them. So let's go with someone that they can win.
That's my thing actually.
That's
I want
the
to see
thing.
Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet fight the Rangers.
They would die.
For the reason that Rangers have this bullshit ability. That you can agree or disagree, but no matter what, the Rangers will always win because as soon as they're at their like dying point, they're gonna start glowing for some reason, the power of friendship, and unlock some power that just helps them win. For like, it's just that 1 point above that like, oh, we win now. It's like it always happens,
Right.
no matter what. It's like in like the series, it's in the movies. It's like, oh, okay, so you just win.
Right.
It's just the Rangers. So I want to see what bullshit they're gonna pull on Thanos.
And
That's
then-
what I
but-
want to
But
see.
the moment they pull the bullshit, it will be the moment from that trailer where he reaches up and grabs a moon and chucks it right at them. We're glowing. Oh God, it's a moon. It's a moon. That's it.
I
They're
think
dead.
the characters that I'd like to see fight, and I've mentioned this before, and you know this, Daryl, is the Titans from Attack on Titan.
Yes.
Ooh.
I think that could be really interesting. I think that it's one out of two things. Daryl, you had a great point. If the Zords can move like the Titans, then the Power Rangers have a fighting
Yeah.
chance.
So
they can't.
it's a physics thing.
Can't. Then.
But if they lose their Zords, it could be an interesting story that they have to train with their gear and fight and kill the Titans that way.
That'd be really interesting. Well, my thing with the Megazords is that okay, so like take the original Megazord for instance. If you ripped the exact model of that and put it against the Titans, regular like Megazord is slow. It would get destroyed immediately. However, if you took that and like added the physics of that world, like to make it move like an anime,
Right.
I think it would stand a pretty good chance. It depends on all about like how you like look at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Ernie?
I'm lost.
Well, actually, while you're still thinking, what if
That's
they
the
use
thing.
the movie? What if they use the movie Zord?
The movie
The
Zord-
Zord's pretty slow too.
The movie Zord is slow in the real world.
Right.
If you move that to like the anime world,
And use the
how would
physics
it
of-
move? That's the thing. Would it be just as slow, or would it be
Well, how does Voltron
faster?
move?
Voltron's fast as
Hold on,
fuck.
ready. Oh yeah,
Okay.
they just got the new
Jesus
season 2.
Christ.
Hey man, your mom's watching.
Hey, that thing is fast. Like,
Yeah, right.
that
I think
thing
she'd agree with him. Like
destroy
I agree with myself.
Entire like legions in like a single like stroke of its sword.
True.
It's just I want to see Voltron against a Titan.
Right, yeah. That would be dope.
That's unfair.
That'd be dope.
Ernie's stumped. He doesn't have one. But you know what? I think this is probably a good stopping point. I think that we've answered a lot of questions tonight. I think that Daniel gave a bit of love advice tonight.
Hey, I think I did pretty
We
well.
also figured this out.
We got this working.
We got
now,
it.
We got that working.
now
That's
this
great.
can be a staple on hashtag After Dark.
Yep.
If we can get it working.
Yeah. You know what's interesting though is that the last 2 episodes we've done live calls and people have loved it.
People love
have
it.
reacted great to it. So we're going to continue to do that.
Okay.
I don't know who's going to be here next week. Chances are I will be. Everybody's invited back, obviously. The more the merrier.
Obviously, not all of us, because girls are going to want to jump back into this.
If you look at the screen, we have room to fit more of us.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We can put
Like,
more of us in here,
maybe-
and the camera can move back further.
Yeah, we can pull
So
a shot and we can do it. So,
2 more.
Do
we have
like
enough
the more
mics?
people.
yeah,
Like,
we can hand off.
I like this for like people on a panel looking.
Yeah, it kind
it's
of looks like
cool.
a panel, and it was,
Kinda like a thing,
man,
yeah.
hey, I love
That
it.
hashtag panel.
So, well, we got one last call. Ryan is calling in.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Ryan, I hope this is a relationship question. What you got for me, buddy? Nope, he hung up. So that is going to do it. That is going to do it for us here at that hashtag show. We would like to thank you guys for all watching. Bring back the girls is what we're hearing.
Yeah, we're down to they. Unfortunately, they weren't available this week, but hey, who knows? Next week.
And unfortunately, the guys are just more entertaining on this show.
I'm probably a little bit too much for you guys. No,
I
I'll set a couple of ones out.
think it's a lot of fun having the guys rule the show for a little bit.
Yeah.
But we do miss Migdalia and Jessica and Kelly.
I miss Sarah, who's my
Sarah,
on-screen TV wife.
and
She'll be back with us.
Jasmine and Maverick.
Yeah.
Myra, all of them.
And while we are missing all of them, let's let everybody know where they can find us, so this way they won't be missing us.
You can find us at that hashtag show. We are on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, right here on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube. This show, I believe, it's not streamed anywhere else. You can find us individually. Daryl, we'll start with you.
You guys can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Daryl J Delphin. It's just my whole name, just with the J in the middle of it. And then if you want to watch Anime Super Chat, that's every Thursday, probably like 8 o'clock, but then technical difficulty. So you never know.
It's usually around 8 o'clock.
Yeah, and then Ranger Wrap Up as well every Saturday, unless I got kicked off for like someone more famous than I. Or
We did that because we're. That's the 2 guys show in the group.
No, I know, I understand.
Henshin Hang Up.
And Henshin Hangout,
Henshin Hangout.
with that features Daniel sometimes.
Sometimes.
We couldn't do it today, but
Yeah,
Go.
You can find me at that hashtag Joe on Instagram, Twitter. Facebook is just Joe Deckelmeyer. You can find me there. Also, you can check me out over at Screen Rant. I interview people from time to time, and I'll be coming around to certain cities. So October, I'll be in New York and in Miami and in the Bahamas. So check me out over there. And,
do some meetups, guys. Like seriously.
And you can check us out there. I'm also on Ranger Wrap Up with Daryl. I also do the news feed. And this week I will be with Kelly and Jessica, surprisingly enough. So Jessica has some exclusive news. So tune in on Monday. Where can we find you, buddy?
Let's see. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all as _Journey. Also, you can find me on Anime Super Chat on Thursdays. I'm also on Box TV and Movie Melee. That's other 2 websites, comedy and also just movie fun shenanigans.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff. And also
Critic versus Critic.
Oh, we have Critic versus Critic.
One of the best shows ever.
Everybody, I don't know. Some people love it. And
I like it.
And also gonna Twitch stream soon. So also there, the _Journey.
Nice.
Daniel?
Battlestar Galactica. Boom, best name on the internet right now.
Literally,
It really
You
is.
can find me on Instagram as Battlestar Galactica. Also, you can check me out soon on Quest for Player 2. It's the dating show. If you're on Instagram right now, you can go ahead and look for that. It's the Geek Nerd Dating Advice Show with myself and Sarah, Roguetastic. And you can just check us out right there on Quest for Player 2. If you haven't already subscribed to us on Instagram, do so. That's how you'll be able to find out all the information that we have for that show and when we'll actually be launching it and airing it.
And also, the last kind of little plug we have, what?
I want in.
The last kind of plug we have is you can join our hashtag community, which is called THS Hashtaggers. This is specifically for you guys. So a lot of us, some of us are on there, some of us aren't, but it's mainly for you guys. The ones that are running it are you guys. So Kat, Larry, Abigail, they're the ones that are the mods there. You can check out everything that they're adding and putting up. They're sharing all of our stuff out. They're sharing stuff with you guys out personally.
Yes.
And you can use that as a place for threads, for meetups. If you guys want to do your own hashtag meetups, check us out there. But join that group, because also one thing that you guys get there is the YouTube videos and exclusives before anybody else does. So check it out there. But that's where you can find us. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in. You guys made our night. This is by far the fun. Well, I don't want to say by far because I don't want to really offend anybody else. Oh, tomorrow's a big day. It's episode number 5 of Board Game of Thrones.
Oh, that.
Oh my gosh, I was the only one on this. You guys weren't on it.
Nope.
Yeah,
It gets intense. It gets intense. So check that out.
Friendships become broken. People become upset. I think there may be a moment where we saw someone almost probably quit hashtag and come back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. You gotta watch it. It's amazing. It's going to be live-ish. So check that out. But join the group and you can see all of our exclusive stuff. But that's gonna do it for us. Oh yeah, Daniel and I tomorrow live. We're at Twin Peaks. So we'll be doing that show tomorrow.
Getting drunk.
But check us out everywhere you can. And thank you guys so much for joining us. And this hashtag After Dark has become one of the most enjoyable shows that we do every week.
Yeah.
But check us out everywhere. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That was great.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
It's because those guys are just